Hi everyone. It is time. So, how y'all doing? We have Chaotic Lady, Alicia, Radical Mint, Ice, hi, Karu. Working on more during. You're very dedicated. I'm very proud of you. Like, I had like an extra day off this week and I was not able to catch up on work. All Takas. Wait, hold on. I want to be a Taka too. If we're all gonna be Taka. wait. Doing well? Good. I'm doing great. Got off of work. And it's generally... Okay, there we go. I'm Taka as well. Hoochie Mamacita. I for spacebar for a long time until I got back to it. And yeah, it's hard to believe it's been a week already. That's crazy. Well, I hope you guys are all... Oh god, all Takas. You spent your one day off making mini comics for OCs? Aww. That sounds so cute. I have, from one of the cons I vended at, I have a little, like, mini comic that someone did with just, like, all dogs. So it looks like a manga, but it's all realistically drawn dogs in a little mini comic, and it was so cute. Back on the slide again. Lainey, hi. Alright, well, make a Taka army now. Well, I mean, for the Taka army, here's some monodams. Enjoy them. If Taka dies, I'm gonna be really sad. Rip! Hi! Oh god. Taka's fine, right? My Taka army's gonna survive today, right? Oh, and yeah, you're here, you know. The best line written by and said by the best boy. The Hoochie Mamacita. I kinda want to make that a command. I don't know why or what, but I kinda want Hoochie Mamacita. Join the Taka army? Yay, good. Oh no, Rip's here. Yeah, chat, stop being freaky, chat. Be good, chat. It's the honest Taka swarm. To protect us from the Hoochie Mamacitas. Duh. Yeah, it's like chat. We're good, chat. We're good, holy good chat. We're not freaky chat from the game. So yeah, I don't have my binder on me right now, but I did open my Cookie Run TCG box, and naturally I got a UR White Lily cookie. No joke. Yeah, it's no joke, Selena. So yeah, that's kind of just how my, I feel like I talked to most of y'all yesterday, so. Are we sure we aren't freaky chat? No, we're not sure about that at all. Yeah, so last we left off, Maiko was being Maiko as usual. I think we let Fu out. At least we're talking about that. Toshiko's really mad at us. Because, I mean, it doesn't help that we're calling her Akari the whole time. Oh, wait! Rip! Did we, how did we do on the, getting the Zeke and Shinku, yaoi fanfic? I mean, not yaoi, definitely subtle, not at all yaoi fanfic. Were we close? Were we doing good? I hope. Not that, you know, I want you to work more, but, when are you dropping that 500k fic, huh? Immediately, I'm like, yeah, we're not freaky chat. Then I turned us into freaky chat right away. We almost drowned. Oh yeah, we drowned for 40 minutes. That was fun. A few hundred subs away, but soon, yay. Karu, how'd you forget about that fanfic? The orbs! The orbs! And the muscles and, was it Big Alpha Z? Shinku Z, not yaoi fanfic, exactly. Does the command work? Oh wait, oh no, what command was I making again? I can make it real fast. Cancel Shinku? Is that the command? If you just give me what you want that command to say, I'll totally just make that right now. Let me go pull that up. You can definitely tell I'm not avoiding getting to a body today, right? I'm like, I feel like so many. Just a week away. Yay, yay, yay. I feel like... No, Taka can't die. Taka burned the heck out of his arms with not foxglove spaghetti, so... Taka can't... Oh god, no. Why do things... I sound like an old person. Why are things changing? Why do things change? Don't change. I need to know where things are. Shinky-poo, awesome, thank you. Lady, as always, you are wonderful and the best. Okay, so let's go over to counters, add a counter. That will be cancel Shinku. Start at 0. Though it probably should be higher, it's fine. And then let's go ahead and duplicate that. Add a new command. Cancel Shinku. And copy that. Paste search. I feel like I'm like when those like hackers are like on things like enhance, enhance, enhance. And count how many cancel Shinkus we have. All right, activate command. All right, someone do exclamation cancel Shinku. Let's see, did it work? Not cancel Fuika. You like being the ominous blue thing? Oh, let's see. Okay. Oh, wait, hold on. I didn't put down. The cooldown's still really high. Hold on. Let me change the cooldown. Advanced settings. Cooldown. 1 second. Global cool. Oh no. Per person, 5 seconds. Global cooldown, 1 second. Save that. Okay. Shinku can be canceled many, many times now. So whenever Shinku does something bad, we cancel. We cancel. All right. You ready? I guess I'll start by rereading this line again. I don't know what a hoochie mamacita like you could possibly do to help aside from stand there and look pretty. Before Takiko could finish what she was saying, 2 figures seemed to walk through the hallway, making a lot of noise. Neither of them seemed entirely happy about talking to each other, despite their words. Taka, Ismene, are you two okay? Oh, why, of course. Just very busy doing science and stuff. What exactly do you mean by science and stuff? Oh, I think it'd be too much to explain to your tiny little girl brain. Don't you worry one bit, cutie pie. You're just gonna get canceled a lot before the BDA. Yeah, probably. Oh, that's so nice. Well, dear, considering how helpful Takahiro has been, and how much Dr. Lenius has placed her faith in him, we're collaborating together today to help on the escape plan. I thought Dr. Lenius was trying to keep the specifics of her plan fairly confidential. Yes, absolutely. I have no idea what that bomb broad is planning. Okay, hold on. A bomb broad? That's actually... Skull Taka. I really, really like that, though. Why do I like bomb broad? I was like, Sparks isn't here, but I was like, Sparks. If you make it Antebellum like you do Night Identifications, I know Dr. Linnaeus' name's gonna be on there. So, wait. No one has any idea what this nebulous escape plan she's been working on for 2 months even is? You're gonna miss Taka the misogyny arc, right? I am too. Nope. But despite her biological limitations, I have full faith in Dr. Linnaeus to get us out of here. Biological limitations? I am sexist now! It's misaligned? Oh, hold on. 1 second. It's still in, what do you call it, shape. Nope, not that one. It's in, Ah, I see. Hold on. 1 second. Let me... Wow, Taka. There we go. Cool. All fixed. Best line. Oh, so we're just saying it. Pet, don't be too harsh on him. I think it's for a D-A-R-E. We all know Taka can't S-P-E-L-L. That's why when we want to take him on a W-A-L-K, we spell it out. He wishes he was Nicole. Oh my god, is that a Class of 99 reference? I know. I guess I just got caught a little bit off guard. Well, if you've been given a task or something to do, is there anything we can do to help? I knew I was not talking to Taka, but imagine she was like, do you need help being sexist, Taka? We'll come up with words together. Oh my god, he is asking Taka. No. Of course. I'm pretty busy today, actually. So getting some extra hands on board could help a whole bunch. You got an AI Labubu edit? Is it because I took off all, like, the weird, like, YouTube, can I say the word sexual content? Because they asked me if I wanted that available on for ads. I'm like, no. And I had to go, like, recheck them, make sure that they're not there. So instead, it's AI Labubus. I'd like to help, too. I'd really like to get a better idea of what exactly this escape plan is. YouTube is low-key insane. Yeah. The fact that they added more categories and didn't tell me for ads, so I didn't have a choice of, like, if I could block it or not, that was really rude of them. If you two would like, I'm more than happy to help you and leave Taka alone to get on with what he needs to do. Ismene said that with quite a bit of enthusiasm. It was clear she wanted to get away from Taka as soon as possible. Well, I'm more than happy to have some alone Taka time. If you three would like to team up, I've got a little task for you all. Could you do a little check of the library for any books about this facility's history? Specifically, any which might give us some nifty little insights into the infrastructure of this place? Oh, the library, of course. We're more than happy to do that. I'm sure between us, we'll find plenty of books. Magic, hi! Of course! It's not like you have to read them or anything, do you? Taka, don't say that because I don't know how much you can read or not. That's so funny. You're so funny. Please go. I'm gonna go now. Let me or Laura know if you find anything useful. With that, Taka swiftly got away from the girls, his dare clearly making him increasingly uncomfortable. As Ismene left, she slowly let out a small sigh of relief. This is gonna be a long day, isn't it? Yes, he certainly is fascinating. Well, don't you worry. I'm sure we can pull through together. Takiko seemed to be in a better mood again. That was good. I wasn't really sure what the whole thing was about earlier. I suppose getting corrupt is just exhausting. Actually, I'm a little worried about everyone, And, like, is there any fangam or anyone, like, faking happiness and, like, I'm good, I'm okay, doesn't just snap really, really hard? Oh, that's right, we want Takiko just do a murder, because we're like, Takiko, just do it. It's fine, we forgive you. Yeah, for sure. Let's go try and find the library. Oh, hey guys, look! A save point. I'm so excited. Also, hi everyone. Okay, find the library. Also, whoa, that is loud. Or it's just loud because I have it loud. Was it loud for y'all? Let me see. There we go. That should do it. Yeah, okay. Oh, right, that is running. Library. Oh, Rose leads to rum Takiko killing. Again, I'd be like, Takiko, do it. Do it, just do it. Stream elements, no, again, we can't have stream elements win. Battle Royale, there we go. Oh, Radical got it, okay. Thank you, Radical. Oh, hi. Ah, you three. Can we help you at all? No, don't you worry. We're fine, just helping Taka. With what?
Yep.
Just some things you assigned him to do. Finding some books. Well, I suppose that's fine. I just wonder what he's doing now.
Dr. Elenius.
You hear somebody talking, so you couldn't tell which one was you. He told us you gave him other tasks to do. That's why he told us to help with this one. Is he just skipping work? Well, perhaps he just needs some time to complete his dare. I promise you, he's very much already completing his dare. Guess maybe he thinks he's a bit of a big shot now that he's working with you for a while. The assistant becomes the assistant manager. He's really climbing the ranks. Hey, what does that make me? Not even an intern. Now could you please pass me that cathode? You're the boss. The two of them seem fairly busy. We should leave them to their work. It was so weird seeing Lyra so willing to help. You'd forgive Takiko she killed Shinku? They're both your favorite characters. Weirdly enough, she seemed more content. Okay, so we can't go that way. Down this way. You won! Congrats, Mint! Woo! Down this way. Good. We all seem to suddenly pause. Some weird noises coming out of the shower block. I wouldn't check on that. You know what? It could be a murder. If someone's making some weird sounds in the shower, I am not looking into that whatsoever. Silent, you just got back from Wicked 2. How'd you like it? How was it? That's concerning. Someone's drowning in the shower. They can't drown. I ain't helping. Do you think everything's all right in there? Yeah, I'm with Ismene on this part. It's probably just someone going about their business. We should give them privacy. It's rude to judge. Like, if you're being murdered, shout help. Don't just go bleh. That doesn't sound normal. It's probably fine. Akari is right. I think there's something going on. Akari? Ismene seemed to pause, looking at me with a slightly concerned expression. Oh, well, we can worry about that later. If someone's getting hurt in there, we should try to help somehow. It's your mom's birthday today? Happy birthday, Lainey's mom! Woo! You're gonna see Avatar 3? Ooh, okay, definitely tell us how it is. Like, after, clearly. I feel uncomfortable entering in case you're just overreacting. That would just be unseemly. And quite embarrassing, I imagine, for whoever's involved. That was the excuse she gave, but I could see in her eyes that there was something deeper going on. Her showers had become briefer recently. It was clear the room acted as a reminder to her about what Drackle had done. You two are free to investigate. I'll just meet you in the library, alright? And your birthday next month? That's exciting. Yay. Alright, stay safe. You too. Just get me if you need help. Ismene quickly stepped off down the hall, leaving me and Takiko by the entrance to the shower block. Let's go inside. I don't want to waste any more time. Right. I said that, but my legs made no effort to move. Takiko seemed to notice my hesitation pretty quickly. Shinku. Hey, I'm here if you need, alright? It's my job after all. I suppose Ismene wasn't the only one affected. I'll be fine. Are you sure? Of course, Akari. Let's just go inside. I don't want anyone else getting hurt. Takiko nodded and the two of us entered the shower block.
It's so dark in here. The light isn't even on.
Maybe if I just got a BDA 20 minutes into the stream. Imagine. I'd be like, I guess we'll play some tier list maker or something if that happens. Also, Eclipse, hi! Despite the noise clearly coming from here, the room appeared to be entirely empty. We both carefully took a few steps in.
Hello? Hello? Is everything okay?
No answer. Wait, okay, that actually does sound like someone's hurt. You have a bad feeling about this?
It sounds like it's coming from the girls section. I'll just have a look. You stay out here.
Alright, just let me know if you need anything.
Takiko stepped forward, apprehension in her steps. She peeked her head. There's no way. There's just no way. We said it was 8 hours, right? Did we not say 8 hours? She peeked her head around and let out a small gasp.
Asuka!
No.
Oh my God.
I don't have Wormothy. Oh my god. Wait. Chicken? Beelzebub? No, Belphegor? Sorry, Belphegor. It can't be Asuka. It cannot. No.
Hey.
Okay. You don't say hi to a corpse.
Hey.
Is everything okay? I'm coming over.
I walked over to see Asuka crouched by the toilet, curled up, clearly having just thrown up. Oh, okay. She's just ill. Okay, we can deal with ill. Oh no, wait, can we? Oh no. Is it the spaghetti?
Asuka.
I don't know what to say. Takiko crouched down, putting a hand on Asuka's back hesitantly.
Please don't do that to yourself. It's not worth it. It's never worth it. Please.
Oh! Oh no. Oh my, sorry. It's not illness. It's, I'm so sorry. Like, sometimes I feel like I want to talk seriously, but then I just also think, like, what is the YouTube censors for these things? Because I don't want stream to, like, get, booted. I think it's, she's purposely doing it. Yeah.
I know. Suki. I hate this. I hate this so much.
Maybe she feels pressure about that because she's in a... guess being in a circus troupe, right?
I hate the taste in my mouth. I hate feeling so small. I hate...
Yeah, now that I'm overthinking now.
I hate how quickly this puts me right back to when I was a kid.
Oh god, right.
Doing those stupid photo shoots.
Right. Oh no, Asuka.
I don't want to be small. I don't want to be weak.
Yeah, Lady, yeah.
I don't want to have to second guess everything I eat again. I just want to be the person people can rely on. I tried to be that in prison, but I'm so scared, Taki. I don't want to be seen as unreasonable. Cause if I'm not helping people,
It is an ED thing, yeah.
who is?
Sugi, you don't have to carry that burden alone.
You always say that. But when you do, it always means just taking it on yourself. It's always all or nothing with you. And you're always so quiet about it. You never stand up for yourself. Or when you do, it's always way too late and it just explodes out. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't want to make things harder for anyone here. But I don't want to betray what I think is right and wrong. I hate being this biased. I hate wanting to forgive him. I hate all of these decisions. All this pretending I don't know how miserable you are so we can just keep going the way things were.
Yeah.
All this acting dumb. All this, she's probably just not hungry. It's just for her dare.
Okay, but you know what? At least she's talking about this now to us so we can, look out for her now. Look out for them now, right?
I just want everyone to be okay.
Okay, yeah, sorry that was a bit heavy. A bit of a mood whiplash there. Yeah. So, like, a lot about, illnesses like that, EDs and things, is a lot of control issues. And imagine not only just having these cameras on you for, like, months on end, having grown up, like, in a spotlight and then in photo shoots, especially as a young child. And she's, I think her bio, their bio also said, Haitian Japanese. So there's also the added, need of perfectionism, especially I feel like when you are, like, mixed and, honestly, like, mixed in, like, a lot of Asians, is, you're going to have to try to, like, be the very best to be accepted, and yet still kind of deal with not being accepted fully all the time. Depending on where they grew up too, I guess, So all of these things are giving, like, Asuka definitely, like, and then I guess, and the killing game here too. So I guess so that's all of, like, kind of like a lot of pressure being put onto Asuka to be not just perfect, but exceptional. So that's definitely where EDs can develop from and stuff like that. So yeah, so we just gotta help Asuka know that, like, hey, and that would also explain Asuka also, like, not that they wouldn't. Oh, thank you, lady. Not that they wouldn't normally, like, take the stab for a friend, because Asuka just seems like that. But I think it's also in, like, this other people-pleasing behavior as well, saying, like, oh, I have to do this, because it's sort of like in a way of, like, a self-esteem issue of just feeling like, everyone gets therapy because you feel bad and sad, right? It's also like a people pleasing in a sense of like, hey, I am not as much worth it as other people are, and so it's a very like, in this case, legit self-sacrificing kind of like action. So again, even if they had intentions like I want to save my friend, that putting themselves in harm came easier because of that as well. It's just made to be, yeah, it's like as a child model to be skinny and small, as a performer in a circus, need to be small and quote unquote throwable and things like that. Like, God, yeah, that's a lot of pressure on Asuka. Okay, back to this. As Asuka said that, Takiko almost immediately pulled them into a hug. Asuka seemed stunned at first, but leaned against her. Aww.
Suki.
I mean, the Suchi's...
Suki. I'm so sorry.
Huh? What do you...
I've been horrible too. I just used my dare yesterday as an excuse to let
Give her a hug.
everything out. I had no idea you were hurting this much.
Someone describes
I
throw,
was
made
so
me laugh.
focused on
Good.
myself, on constantly feeling like I'm no one's first choice, that I took it out on you. And that wasn't
The lighting, right? Shiku's just like in the corner, like I'm happy. Thumbs up, just thumbs up, Shinku, like eat.
I'm the one that should be sorry, Taki. I had no idea how much you were hurting. I just kept shrugging it off.
You love these two
downplaying
same.
it. I kept telling myself you could deal with it yourself. I've been awful to you. I knew it. I knew it would hurt you if I ran off with Taka after everything I told you about him. But I did it anyway because I missed him. I just...
Suki. I wasn't hurt because you wanted to hang out with other people. I was hurt because I knew how much he'd hurt you. I never wanted to see you be hurt. I couldn't understand why you were doing that to yourself.
Rip, if you're still there, or if you're not, I'll find you in the Discord. If anything happens to them this chapter, like, I'm gonna cause a scene. I'm gonna cause a scene, Rip, okay?
But in the process, I've just hurt you more, haven't I?
I can't hold it against you. I can't imagine what this last month has been like for you.
The voice volume's really loud too?
Taki. No.
I can turn it down once I get to the screen where I can change things
Hiko.
again.
I'm so worried about you. I'm so
You know
worried
about the
about
riot.
how distant you've been, about how
An
much
army
you
of
need on
Takas
those
will
plates.
descend the Antebellum Discord.
It all reminds me a lot of when I was younger. And I don't want anyone else I care about to go through the same kind of suffering I did.
I
I can turn it down a smidge from where I'm at here.
I hate the audience. I hate them so much. Why do they get the right to say that I'm awful when all I was trying to do was feel like I had some sort of control for once? I don't get it. I hated feeling weird out. I hated feeling hurt. I hated feeling like there was no way out. I just wanted to feel like if something happened, I wouldn't just have to take the hurt for once. But doing that has just gotten me hurt all over again. It's taken away everything.
Come on, you just finished crying.
My career's over. My life is over. So Itachi is homeless. And it's all that stupid audience's fault. But if no one here was going to care about me, if I was going to be second place to everyone, or just someone to use as a cheap replacement for a person they care more about, it's even more stupid. And I wanted the audience to like me. And it was really the only thing I had control of.
Too
My
quiet
body.
now?
That is. It's the only thing I have left that's entirely mine. Everything else is commercialized. Perfectly controlled by my agency. Manufactured. Malleable based on what's needed in the moment. Or taken away from me by this stupid person. I thought if I just lost a few more pounds, if I just looked smaller, weaker, if they could see how much I was hurting, then maybe some of them would spare me some.
God.
Maybe,
Right? Jeez.
maybe some of them would care. Maybe some of them would love me. Maybe some of them would see how close I am to my breaking point.
Hey, so you're voting everyone worthy to, like, next one, right? Right?
Kiko. Oh, Kiko. You have no idea. You don't need the approval of some stupid strangers you've never met. I love you so much, Kiko. I haven't connected
Hey,
with
are
a
we
friend
cool?
on this level
Are we
in
doing
so
okay?
long. I want you to be okay. You deserve to be okay. We deserve to be okay. None of us deserve to be here. This world is cruel and hard, and maybe it's not made for people like us. But we can live in spite of it all. We can make our own corner of the world where we can finally just relax
Let it
and
foods
be
on the next
ourselves.
ones? Oh, still worthy. I think we have to band together and be better than Freaky Chat. And because think about it, when we're voting, we're also taking away their facilities. And I don't know. I just feel like seeing this, it just feels like, hey y'all. I know it's fiction and all, but you know, it's like we are messing with their lives, and we should not. No. Huh. It's really gonna have to be just like, if I had something really tame, right? And I feel like maybe some people were trying to tell me this last time when I was like, ha ha ha, what about people worthy and corrupt and stuff? And you're all like, Dax, what are you doing? And I'm sorry it took me 2 chapters. I got chapter 3 character arc growth, and so that means, you know, I ain't gonna make it, but... No, this is still chapter 2. Never mind, I'm okay.
And I promise, when you're able to be yourself, I won't see you as any cheap copy or fill-in for anyone. I'll just see you as you. And you'll be
Who
the
committed
most
tax fraud?
beautiful person in the world.
Then absolutely innocent. You're just thinking, what happens if everyone left was corrupted? What would happen since they could not access facilities? Yeah, they would kind of starve and stuff, wouldn't they?
I can't wait to meet you.
Suki.
The two leaned against each other, staying close, and holding one another like they were the last people left alive on Earth. I felt like a fool. I had no idea how much either of them had been struggling. I took a step back, leaving the two of them to their moment. I didn't want to make things any worse. This didn't seem like it involved me, but I realized that, in part, I had been contributing to all... Okay, see? Exactly! Shinku's being, like, you know, the fill-in for us. We contributed to this. And by we, I mean me right now. I don't know how y'all voted, but and it's okay either way. Okay. All innocent. All innocent. I don't care what, or who, or mastermind, or what. Innocent. There was no way I could continue my dare in good faith after seeing that. I couldn't make Takiko's suffering worse. That's just what the game wanted. Uncancel Shinku. I waited for a little bit in the communal area in case either of them needed my help. After a while, I was quietly approached by Takiko. Ah, is everything okay? Is Asuka... They'll be doing better soon. I think they're just gonna need a bit. I'm gonna stay here with them if that's okay. You can go meet up with Ismene, don't worry. Redeem Shinku. Shinku got canceled for like a whole like 20 minutes and it's like, alright Shinku, you're back, it's okay. Are you sure? I really don't mind staying if either of you need my help. Takiko nodded slightly, her voice quiet. Alright, I trust you. But one last thing. Huh? Oh, we took it. We took the fail. We took the L, which is really a win. Yay. You regret your votes? It was then, that was then, this is now. It's one in the now. We find out stuff. Yeah, I'm also regretting how I voted. And not just because I had a kazoo song, but like, yeah. I'm not going to vote guilty anymore. I'm sorry, Takiko. Huh? Shinku, you're... I know. I don't care. I don't want to make you feel any worse than you currently are. That wouldn't be fair on you. Or Akari. Now you're sad. Taka, come back and untalk sexist to us, please. We need to cheer up. Takiko looked me up and down as if she was trying to assess just how genuine I was, before looking up at me with a small smile. Thank you. I should also apologize to you. Huh? I admit, I was only really following you around today because I thought I could do my dare on you, but I don't think I can now. Not to anyone. Okay, let's find out. Let's find out. You regret voting Takiko guilty? Now after my chat with Suki, I can't do that to anyone. But Takiko, that means your truth. I know, but that's okay. My career is over if I get out of here anyway. You probably think it's deserved, but... I'm very used to trying to appeal to people who don't really care about me. And that's pretty silly to keep doing, huh? So, let whatever they want get out about me. Let people hate me. Let's see just how shallow and narrow-minded everyone is. You feel like voting all worthy might cause problems in another direction? Are you still gonna vote all worthy? I mean, I feel like at this point, I think it's kind of just like a question of like, hey, why are we judging them or trying to change them by telling them that they're not good enough? Like, and it's very much like a who are we type of situation. Your dentist is gonna kill you? Oh no, wait, why? You left Takiko, she's your fave? If that's what you're happy doing, don't let me stop you. Just take care, okay? You two stay safe. I don't want you getting hurt. You too. I just hope Takiko isn't manipulating them. God, if this was like a whole... What about Drackle? He died without having his crime getting revealed? And I'm okay, actually. You know what? Like, I don't know. It feels weird, because it'd be like... Because on one hand, like, yeah, Taka is better in a sense because we voted Taka. Well, I didn't, but yeah. I don't know. I'm willing just to say Allworthy. Yeah. I stepped out the shower block, leaving the two of them to each other's company. I knew deep down I wasn't always a good person, but my own flaws are becoming harder to ignore. At some point, I needed to stop doing things to try to rectify the past mistakes and start doing things for their own sake. But trying to fix things felt easier than living with the reality of what I'd done. I was snapped out of my thoughts as soon as I left. Ismene quickly rushed up to me when she saw me in a panic.
You mean?
Shinku, you have to come quickly.
Hold on!
Is everything okay? A body wasn't discovered unless it wasn't made, so I think we're fine. Is everything okay? Wait, what? No time to explain. It's Maiko. We need to help her. She's in the infirmary. Okay. You're being a lot of chocolate and coffee. Okay. Alright. So, we're gonna have a bunch of people just, like, sick and injured and everything, aren't we, until the BDA? Maiko, what? Just come, quickly. We rushed the infirmary as quick as we could. Don't tell me it's what you think it is. Hopefully it's... What if it's Shinku's birthday? It's a surprise birthday party, and I know it's not Shinku's birthday because we had to type in Shinku's birthday, and it's not Shinku's birthday. You rushed to the infirmary. I noticed Maiko in one of the beds looking ashamed. Yeah. It is. Her sleeve was rolled up, and there was a small plaster on it.
Dear.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I think I'm gonna put a bit of a trigger warning, a little pin on here. Sorry I was late for everybody else. Trigger warning. Sensitive. Topics. Involving harm to oneself and other triggering events. Okay. Today's stream is just pain until the BDA? Probably. Alright, let me pin that. So this game won't tell... Let's hope the game won't tell us that voting Allworthy is bad too. I mean, probably if we do that. Are you doing any better? Has it stopped bleeding? I think, yeah.
Maiko.
Can't even tell us. Oh, what if it is a dare? It could be. God, it's so. Huh. I don't like that if that's a dare. Especially with Maiko and what happened. You know, arsenal of tissues. What happened? Are you okay? I'm sorry, Shishi. I know I pinky promised I wouldn't need help. You really don't need help. I don't want to be a bother. It's nothing serious. Ismene seemed pretty panicked. Really, it's fine. I'm fine. It's just a little scratch. You are carving a Y into your skin. A Y? Wait, why a Y? Oh, Yui. What? What? I didn't go through with it, I swear. I didn't want to in the first place, but hey, it's okay. Okay, so I think the dare was to carve Yui into her arm? What? I approached her carefully and held her hand, rubbing my thumb on the top of it. Everyone's getting therapy tickets? Because I said it's a you know, get one free therapy ticket session thing. I was really scared that people would think of me when my truth came out tomorrow. I was scared you would stop being so kind to me. I promise I won't, okay? No matter what happens, no matter how bad a secret is for you, we're not gonna let you get hurt. You're having good thoughts about this prison? It is a dare, and it's a really fucked up and ironic yeah. Yeah. But I'll just end up hurting others. I always do. I always... I'm really tired. I really tried to do it, but I couldn't. I only got one letter deep when Ismene found me crying. I'm such a failure. Don't say that. Huh? You're not a failure for doing something the game told you to do. And you're definitely not a failure for not being able to fully go through with it. I'm just glad you're okay. You really did give me a scare, my goodness. I'm just glad I patched you up when I did. It's just gonna get worse from here? Yeah. I think in-game tomorrow, I think it's gonna be definitely a secret bad enough to, like, you know, cause murders. Was it serious? No, not really. This stuff is just touchy for me. I easily worry when I see anyone hurting themselves. I'm sorry, I really didn't mean to. I thought I'd be quick, but I don't want to see her name on me. For so long, she was everything to me, but that wasn't great, was it? Wait. I based so much of my self-worth on her for so long, it wasn't fair on her. I think I'll always miss her, but doing this dare is just going to make me seem more weird to her. Okay, we're almost on the right track here. She was just everything I wasn't. Slim, pretty, made for TV. She could make friends way faster than I could. She never struggled with school. She just seemed on a whole nother level compared to me. I guess by putting her so high on a pedestal and convincing myself that I was nothing compared to her, I made her less and less of a person to me and more of an icon. Okay, but like, character growth. We're having character growth. Okay, I'm worried because character growth usually means death. But I feel like Fu's more of a target now that Fu's like out and about and no longer being protected by Laura and the guard schedule. Maybe that's why I felt so comfortable doing what I did to her. I stopped seeing her as human. Or maybe you just start seeing yourself as less human because you're different from what you thought you were meant to be. I guess that's kind of it. I've always been a bit hopeless. I just felt so different from everyone else. I think some people are just different, if you want my opinion. And those differences can be used to cause great harm or great good. Only you can truly decide what you do with it. Just don't harm yourself over it, please. I know recognizing your flaws can be hard, but it's good in the long run, I suppose. Once you recognize them, you can start to work on them. I don't even know where to start. If you guys weren't taking care of me like this and being kind, this whole thing would feel like the end of the world. I just know it. I'm sure it does, because in a sense it is. Oh, okay, that's not reassuring. It'll feel awful for a while. It absolutely will. You will loathe yourself deeply. You'll lash out at others. You'll hate yourself and isolate yourself from everyone in hopes of no one having to deal with you. This is really not helping. But no matter how bad things get, someone will always come along one day and stretch their hand out to you and want you to do better. This is sad. They don't like this. They don't want people to be sad. Why? It's up to you to get yourself to a point where you feel confident that you could take it without digging your nails in. Huh? Then, things will start to feel better. Losing one person doesn't mean you've lost your whole world. Ismene looked over to me as she said that, Maiko dwelling on her words a little bit. Also, if I'm being more blunt, it's not worth it to engage in the cat's nonsense. Everyone has already seen the worst of you in your crime reveal, I assure you. Right? She goes just like, I'm protagonist, yeah? Y'all need me, yeah? Right. I guess if they already hate me, they can't possibly hate me more. I just don't get why you're being so kind to me now. Think of it as an apology for how I acted before your attempt. I took it too far. I'm sorry. I made you feel awful then, and I can't do anything about that now. He knows his place. But I can at least give you a little help now, and move forward being more considerate, even though you are corrupt. Wait, so have you skipped your dare today, Is? You're scared of the fact that your man Fu hasn't been seen for a while and a little concerned? Also, you cared, you just haven't stopped getting death flags, so just hope nothing goes wrong. Fu just feels real in danger. I'm so sorry. Fu just feels like, I don't know. Maybe Fu will have like the greatest character arc of growth and redemption and make it out alive. Or chapter 2 fodder. It's one of the two. Oh, absolutely not. Not after the humiliation of yesterday. If it makes you feel any better, I've also thought about a hair. No, shut up. Do you want us to help you take care of yourself, Maiko? Or do you want us to keep an eye on you here? Ultimate wallflower. The other one cast beside Shinku, so we don't need a pro tag. If you're offering to walk me back, I'd really appreciate it, actually, if you're not too busy. I need some time to think for a bit. You're praying right now that nothing goes wrong. Good luck, good luck. Sure. We can always just look for some more books later. No need. I found a myriad of books that might prove useful. Ismene picked them up from one of the counters. It was a rather large pile of books. You found all of those that quickly? Oh, okay. God, Maiko. Oh my gosh, I think it's more books than I've read in my entire whole life, which is really embarrassing, but I'm guessing we don't count manga, because I bet you I've read like 1 billion mangas, and it was all a bunch of GL, of course, naturally, duh. Because we should be reading more GL things, and oh my god, Nana should have asked to leave it canon. You understate my understanding of the Dewey Decimal System. It simply is unmatched. I mean, I prefer the Nippon Decimal Classification. It just makes a little more sense to me, but I can't deny its roots. What I just said. I like the manga section, and the bit where they sell the plushies and trading cards. That's very nice, Maiko. Anyway, we can drop these off with Lyra on our way back to the common room. What are we doing here? Let's get moving. We wandered out of the infirmary. I was glad it was nothing too serious with Maiko, and that Ismene was able to help her before Maiko did anything worse. Deck psychic. But anything with Maiko just put me on edge after her attempt. Even if it was enforced by the prison itself. I mean, I just want to make sure that, Kaoru and all the others who are working on stuff, while listening to me, they're like, wait, what part was real? Everything's sad right now? You don't like that? Okay, but if everything's sad right now, we're gonna get like a little bump of happiness for a little bit before the BDA, right? I was a little apprehensive after leaving her for the night. My apprehension turned to confusion as we walked out into a small conflict occurring in the hallway. Wait, who's fighting? Oh, Fu. Eclipse, I bet you it's Fu. Ding! Deck psychic points number 2. Now, let's all settle down and be reasonable. We're all friends here, no?
No.
Wang, it has been 1 day since we let you out of confinement. Do you understand how bad acting out already looks for you? Hey, come on, it's hardly acting out. I was just curious and wanted a small peek. If you ask me, this stuff should be public knowledge. It's your man. Eclipse, come get your man. He acted out. Fu had various rolled up bits of construction paper in his arms, looking over at the 2 girls staring him down. Is wanting to know things a crime?
Girl, what?
You could've just asked. Going out of your way to steal the blueprints just reeks of suspicion. Oh god. Who you stealing? I'm sorry, what did he do? Ah, kid. You can back me up here. Your talent's to do with, libraries and stuff? Everyone's got a right to education, no? I hardly see how that's relevant to this. Wang, you went out of your way to steal the blueprints I'd mapped out of the prison's sewage system. I cannot see how such a thing would be useful to you unless you were planning something dangerous. Go to throw water at this man. It's just innocent curiosity, I assure you. You can't be that curious about where shit goes when you flush it. Well, maybe I'm trying to formulate my own escape plan, Then the maybe doesn't really fill me with much confidence on that one. If you're interested in helping, I'd much rather you come to me directly than go behind my back and potentially damage my work. Doing it like this is not doing anything for my perception of you. Ah, Doc. I've been on good behavior up to this point. Cut me some slack. Once again, you have been out of confinement for a few hours at most and already starting shit. Wait. I'm inclined to believe this isn't as bad as it looks. I'm just gonna drag this back away from this chaos. Why exactly do you think that? I don't mean to be rude, but I believe some of you have forgotten the current motive. Wait, right, this could totally just be his dare. What? No. That definitely could not be the case. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Elbow, elbow, am I right? Fu gave us several over-exaggerated winks. Dr. Lenia seemed to let out a sigh. Right. That's most likely the case. Okay, so for sure tomorrow, someone's gonna lie about what their dare is to do something really sus. I apologize. I got ahead of myself. Don't even sweat it. Happens to the best of us. This motive is so stupid. I know we can't say our dares, but there's so many ways around that rule that it might as well not exist. I'll let this slide this time, considering the circumstances. Just please, give me back the blueprints. The whole not telling people about dares doesn't really hold up most, right? Why is your man Florida? Excuse you? What? They're all yours. He raised his hands up and let the blueprints drop onto the floor, leaving us to pick them up. Dr. Lenius let another exasperated sigh at the sight of them on the ground. I owe you one, Toots. Oh, sorry. Fu, do you have the sexist dare as well? The businessman then walked over to Maiko, pushed away her fringe a little bit, and gave her a small kiss on the forehead. Maiko, no! No, down, Maiko, down! Huh? She seemed to practically short-circuit at that. Yeah, you're so welcome. You meant flirting for some reason? Just oh. I was saying, like, I'm sorry if my flirting accent came out a little bit. I thought you were calling me out. I'm like, wow, Dex. You said something really Florida all of a sudden, and I'm like, what? Oh no, what did I say? Maiko. Before Maiko could even say anything, he already started walking off. He really knew how to get under my skin. It's hard to believe he still acts like this at 35. He's quite the character. Something about this doesn't sit quite right with me, though. I'll get him back to his cell for the rest of the night, and have someone watch him this time. I'll let him out again tomorrow, but I'd rather him not be wandering around at night, at least. Yeah, that seems sensible. Oh, right, Alora. Here are the books you asked Takahiro to get you. Ismene wandered over to her and plopped down the rather large stack of books in her arms, which seemed to throw Dr. Lenius off balance a little. She had no trouble holding them all. Oh, Oh, wow, that's quite a few. I want it to be thorough. Get the spray bottle. That I can see. I'm going to take these back to the lab. Chatel, can you pick up the blueprints and take them there as well? Thank you. You forgot that Foo's 35? Yeah, Foo is the oldest of the group, I'm pretty sure. You're the boss. For how the two of them normally acted, they seem to be working fairly well for once, albeit Lyra seems to be primarily operating on autopilot. But at least there weren't any major conflicts. He looks older than 35. Dr. Linus was so hasty to get back to work. She already disappeared down the hallway by the time Lyra leant down to pick up the blueprints Fu had dropped on the ground. As she did, a small bottle of pills clattered out of her pocket. Aw, shit. Oh no. Oh no. She went to pick them back up and slip them back in, but Ismene beat her to it, picking the bottle up and inspecting the label, which seemed to put Lyra on edge. Hey, hey! Give that back to me! What is this? Just some painkillers, it's not... Chatel? Who on earth gave you these? I know very well you can't access any of this nonsense yourself. Hey, Iz. I know you have to be harsh, but you should let her have ibuprofen if she... I promise you, these are not just painkillers. They're straight up opioids. That being said, music, hell yeah. Oh. Again, Shinku's just like, what am I doing here? I assumed we'd agreed to give her access to those. Are you crazy? I practically stopped functioning. Do you want me to go cold turkey? Are you insane? I want to know who's enabling you. This is hardly healthy. Here we go again, it's a dare. This doesn't feel like a dare, though. No drugs, no drugs. Since when were you a doctor? Lyra, surely you can understand how severe this is. I'm sorry, we're in a killing game. It's not exactly the best fucking rehab center now, is it? If you keep going like this, you'll die. You think I don't already know that? Lyra, can you stop so carelessly disregarding yourself, your own life for 5 minutes? Christ. I'm sorry, I got distracted for a second when I saw pizza just like all over the page. If her music is back, this is really cool music. Why do you even care? You don't even like me. You're just acting like you care because you're a dare or like whatever. That doesn't matter. I don't want anyone hurting themselves like this. That's no way to live your life. Sure, you're capricious, obnoxious, lazy, disrespectful, and have no regard for anyone, including yourself. But does not mean you should die. I like that Ismene constantly gets like, first dare, be nice, or no, flirt and be nice, and failed. Day 2, be nice. God, tried, attempted, failed. Dare 3 is gonna be, I swear to God, be nice, Ismene. No one deserves to feel small, like they have no choice, like they have no other option, and that includes you. It is frustrating how you keep running around destroying yourself and others because you've just decided that's the way you are. It's cowardly to lie to yourself, to act like there's no other way because you're too scared of change. Stop this nonsense, Lyra. You're just making excuses to stay in your misery. You keep acting like there's no way out, and you've just tricked everyone with your looks or whatever stupid lie you've made up to yourself. At least you're just trying to be nice to a certain person. When the only person you've tricked is yourself, thinking that this is some big romantic tragic way to live, when quite frankly, it's just sad and pathetic. Could have been a dare for somebody else and they took advantage of it maybe? Like to blackmail somebody or harm them? Oh, good call, Karu. Christ, people like you drive me crazy. Why do you care so little about yourself? It's ridiculous. I'm here too. My name's Shinku, protagonist. Do you remember me? Maybe that was a little harsh. No. No, she's right on the money. God, she's... I think I'm gonna go. Alora is probably waiting. Hey, she didn't mean... Thank you, Iz. Please don't stop doing that. Aww. Aww. Girls, you're both pretty. Doing what? Saying it exactly as it is. And once again in that moment, Lyra seemed very small as she looked at Ismene with unreadable eyes. She just seemed stunned, perhaps a little in awe. But left with the blueprints quietly, making no attempt to find Ismene or take the pills. Something she'd said clearly had an impact. Ismene seemed to take a few deep breaths. It seemed multiple people had been stressing her out today. Oh my god, development? Lyra, be careful of the development. Hide it. Hide it from, you know, any people who want to do a murder. I quietly put a hand on her shoulder, and almost like clockwork, those words slipped out of my mouth, just as they had with you. Hey, Iz, it's gonna be okay. What? The girls find it somehow went well. I know, let's just get Maiko back to her cell. Okay. Sorry if I caused any extra hassle. You left us the entire day. We've got only girl content and no screen time from the guys to speak. No screen time from the guys who are playing a guy. That's fine, really. Ismene gave Maiko a much softer smile for her standards and started walking back to the cell block. Maiko's hand hovered near my own on the journey back, and without thinking, I found myself holding it, gently rubbing my thumb on the back of her hand. Maiko was someone who very quickly became attached to others and relied on them. Shinku's job is to stand around and look pretty. Someone like Fu would take advantage of that. Her empty pipe dreams and only give her little bits of validation to keep her satisfied. Someone like him had no right to comment on my friendship with her. I just wanted her to be okay, and there was nothing wrong with that. At least, that's what I wanted to think. But maybe Takiko was the only person I was using to substitute in for someone else. What if he has to call Maiko Dracul all tomorrow? It's gonna be so awkward. Toxic Yuri.
Dear.
Oh no. Freaky chat, us chat. Same thing. You spent 10 minutes looking for your drawing pencil when it was in your hand? Oh no. That's okay. I've used the flashlight on my phone to look for my phone before. And it took me a little bit longer than it should have to realize what I just did. Are you going to be okay on your own? You're not going to attempt that silly little dare again, are you? Yeah, I should be fine, really. Don't worry about me. I think I'm just a little too much scaredy cat to do with my dare anyway. Besides, I couldn't live with that reminder of her on me. I'm just scared of what you guys are going to think tomorrow when my truth comes out.
Of course.
Hey, no matter what it is, we'll talk through it and try to understand, okay? Okay, if you promise. Yeah, this is practically like Germex. This is Germex Yaoi or Yuri. We ain't got as much toxic as Jiko. Toxic Yuri is. That's radioactive, like nuclear Yuri. I promise. Dr. Lennis will make sure of it. Alright, well, if you're sure. Thank you for helping me, really. You guys just keep being so nice to me. I'm really not used to this. I don't know what I'm going to do when it eventually ends. Oh, sorry. I was thinking out loud. Sorry. So you hear that? You guys had to be nice to me until chapter 5. Fuyakari's the ultimate toxic Yuri. Yeah, that's kind of like the most toxic Yuri I think I know of so far. I'll stop bothering you and head to my cell now. Thank you once again, really. Maiko smiled and headed into her cell, leaving me and Ismene standing in the hallway. When it was just the two of us, Ismene seemed to decompress a little bit, a certain weight leaving her shoulders. A certain weakness returning to her.
Christ.
Are you okay? Yes. I'm not good with this sort of thing. With what? People harming themselves. When I see people turn to that, it just reminds me of Dakota. What about toxic yaoi? What's the most toxic yaoi couple I know? Okay, that's too many. I know plenty of toxic yaoi. When I saw him hooked up to all those machines, I felt angry. I felt frustrated mainly at the professor, but also I was angry at myself. I was so frustrated at myself for not saying anything, for not doing anything sooner, but for not saying the right things. You catch up on Chico's streams, but now you're wondering if it's more it's more toxic. Whatever toxicness you think, it's more. Even like times where I'm just like, is it going back to non-toxic? And it's like, let's go more. Like, yeah. Yeah. I'm not even done yet. I'm just really scared where the toxic Yuri couple's going. Well, I mean, I think, yeah, I don't want to say spoilers, but yeah. When I saw Maiko with that cut, I thought maybe this time I could help in a way that just wouldn't cause more pain. It's 100%. Yeah, it's 100%. So you did care about him. God. I tried to convince myself I didn't. To make this awful feeling in my chest go away, but... Chernobyl Yuri? That's perfect. That's like... That could be their ship name. I shouldn't have. It was foolish. I'm glad none of you listened to me when I was spewing all that nonsense about picking him during the hostage motive. I was angry. I was upset. I was blaming my friends because it was easier than acknowledging that I'd hurt them, almost as much as that horrible professor. It was easier than admitting that I was entirely responsible for my loneliness. But I've realized you can't stay in your own fantasies, in your own narratives you construct to make the truth more palatable. Okay, hold on, wait. If everyone gets character development right now, then no one's death flagging if they all get character development. Well, actually, girls in Asuka got character development, right? Yeah, a boy's dying today. A boy is so dead. Reality, while often harsh and hard to stomach, is all we have to live with. If you start rejecting it, then... Ismene looked away. Well, we've both seen what can happen. You see her as your second chance, don't you? Or your third chance, since Akari's dead and Dracul's dead. Like, how many chances do you get, Shinku? Huh? Ismene character development, yay. Don't act oblivious. Everyone sees how you look at her. Like you're looking for someone else in her smile. You look at her like you're staring at a ghost. I don't want the same thing to happen again. If I just let it happen once more, I couldn't live with myself. I guess everyone's gonna get character development except for me. Well, I guess I am, but it's backsliding. Character development in the wrong way. Huh? Just don't be stupid. That in itself is a fantasy. She's her own person with her own mistakes. Playing house with her isn't going to end well for either of you. Only Shinku and the girls left after chapter 3. Rips in the misandry arc. It's just a dare, okay? Don't worry. Rip just has a dare. Riz? Oh my god. Ismene! You have to Riz up Lyra, so I can call you Rizmene. You can trust me, I promise. I'm not stupid. Besides, we promised each other we wouldn't give into this game, didn't we? I suppose you're just making sure she doesn't harm herself. That I can't fault you for. Anyway, I'm rather fatigued. If you don't mind me, I'm going to excuse myself for a while. Take care, Iz. I'll see you later. I watched Ismene leave and returned to my own cell soon after some downtime. My own day today was a lost cause, so I didn't really have much to do for the rest of the day. I could find some others, or see if anyone needed help with anything. Either way, I don't want to be too stuck at free time, free time, free time! We're gonna go make friends! Let's save the game! Alright, and then change the sound, make it... Okay. Okay, nope, so that's stays at 40. So sorry. See, this is the issue. That beep 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 sound is in the voice line volume sound. I guess I could put that at 60 since you said the voice was kind of loud. Okay, and we'll put background music up a little bit. There we go. We'll see how that works. It's been an hour, we just got free time now, right? Taka, 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 taka. Next to my cell, I saw Taka staring at me with his big puppy eyes, blinking at me and smiling, obviously trying to look as polite as possible. Can I help you? Oh, Shinky Poo! You're looking particularly groovy today, aren't you? Did you do something with your hair, perhaps? My goodness! That's the type of face that would do numbers on TV. Just one look and I could swoon. I really could. Look at his face. Look at Taka's silly little puss. What do you want? Taka army hunting down Taka for free time. What? Who said I wanted anything? I'm just admiring the lovely scenery. How long have you been standing outside my cell? Only about half an hour or so, but it's for a good reason. And that would be... Well... I was wondering if perhaps someone as wonderful and swagalicious as you could perhaps spare one teeny tiny moment and do me a favor. So you want something? Oh, come now, Shinku. It's something that'll help everyone. That's the Taka hero truth. When I was in Sugi's cell, tending to our sleepy little children, they brought up how the girls had a sleepover recently. And I was shocked. Shocked, I tell you. I've never even had one sleepover. And apparently Takiko and Sugi have been having them constantly since we got here. And now they're having a group one? That means there are at least 6 people here who have now had more sleepovers than I ever have. I have to catch up. And that got me thinking, what if perhaps us boys had a sleepover? That way, everyone will have had a sleepover, and no one will be above anyone. That way it's fair, no? And Sugi loves fairness. You're listening to every quote Taka ever said. Okay, hold on. I think that's gonna be the random generator, or the antebellum one. We have cancel Shinku, and we're gonna have Taka truths. And it's just gonna be random Taka quotes. That may take me a little bit to do because I'm gonna find every Taka quote that, we've done so far. But that's gonna be so great. It's gonna be so great. Also, Taka, if you can bring back your shark onesie for the sleepover, please. With just us 4? Isn't that too small? Taka's the ultimate goober, exactly. I prefer to think of it as intimate. That would be... You want to try to convince someone like Ezekiel to have an intimate sleepover with the boys? Guys night, guys night, guys night. Yep. Taka. What's the problem? He loves men. Mamacita. Okay. Even if we were able to get Ezekiel on board, how on earth would Fu be convinced? Well, you see, he won't. Understandable. I doubt you want to have a sleepover with someone who nearly stabbed you. Having boy time. Oh, no. It's not a proper boy sleepover unless all of us are there. And perhaps I can show him the Takahiro charm. Then he won't try any of that again. Who wouldn't be convinced by my natural charisma and winning smile? I'm willing to forgive and forget. So he should be willing to have one little sleepover. He's not wrong. He's not wrong. I don't really know if inviting a 35-year-old man to a boys' sleepover would really keep the atmosphere the same, but I wasn't going to burst his bubble. Okay, but how on earth would we get Fu to join? Well, think about it. Fu is currently trapped in his cell. We just have the sleepover in his cell and not tell him. Yeah, so theoretically, what if we just brought the party to him? This is the boy's pathetic attempt to get screen time this chapter. If we have a sleepover in his cell, he can't exactly leave, can he? And that way, Allura won't complain we took him out of his cell unnecessarily. I really don't know how we feel about that. That seems like a terrible idea. Psh, you never know until you try, Shinku. Besides, all of us guys have been divided since Mint died. It's kind of bumming me out. TV. I don't know. I'm just worried all that conflict is going to bubble over into something no good. So maybe we could prevent a boy dying today. If we could all just get along just for one night. We might be able to understand each other better, no? You don't have to be best buds for life, but it would be nice to at least have one fun night, don't you think? I started to think maybe things between me and Zeke had gotten a little too precarious, but I didn't really want to spend time with him. Still, looking at Taka's sad little face, looking at Taka's sad, pathetic, little adorable face, I just wanted to squish. Fine, I'll consider it. Really? That is just spectacular, Shinky Poo. Would you need me to do anything to help it happen? Well, in truth, I haven't even brought it up to Zeke. If you could convince him to come, we could make it to a proper sleepover. It's a good idea. Yeah, you're not gonna be spelling Shipku. Well, you want me to convince him? I'm sure you can do it. If you have to tell a little white lie or 5, it'll be for a good cause in the end. I was like, as we all walk into Fu's cell, we just get consistent BDA announcements because he's just murdering all of us for going to a cell and for a party. I'm sure you can do it. Yeah. All right. I'll think about it and give it my best shot. Oh, that's superb. Superb. Just report back to me when you're done. We get the show on the road. Love you to bits, Shinky Poo. Mwah. Taka still in this misogynist arc, letting a woman die instead of a man. Exactly. If I want the sleepover to happen, I should probably try to convince Zeke to join it. Even if it seems impossible. Oh, I will save and resave and reload a million times over. We are getting this boys' party. If that's all this stream is, we're gonna give a guy like this clean matter. Zeke, which one's your room anyway? I don't really remember. Boo. Oop. Oh, okay. Ismene. Taka. He didn't have the room next to me, did he? Lyra, nope. Zeke. Zeke. Oh wait, or Zeke, are you in Lyra's room? Zeke, stop kicking girls in the mouth and come to our party. An all boys party. Check the kitchen. Thank you. And the kitchen is definitely one of these rooms. That's Laura. No, kitchen was the left. Kitchen was to the left, right? I think kitchen was left. I mean, it's only fair we had the girls' party. I wasn't entirely sure how I was meant to convince Zeke that the sleepover was a good idea, but I had to try for Taka. So, what, do you have something to say? Or are you just gonna keep standing there like some teenage girl trying to ask for an autograph? Well, I have a proposal for you. He narrowed his eyes, crossing his arms. And what would that be? Taka wants us to, have a sleepover with just us boys tonight. Have some proper guy time. He wanted to know if you'd come. Guy time with the 4 of us. Yeah, he says it'd be nice. I can't think of nothing more exciting than hang out with some hypocritical dweeb. A middle-aged stab-happy burnout. And Taka. Really? No. I could literally think of nothing worse. Sure, I'd love to have some guy time, but with you lot? What's the fucking point? You like the suspicious pink stain there? It's just Pepto-Bismol? You just make me pissed. Boo's acting all fake and buddy-buddy recently just to get out of his cell, and Taka is... Taka. Even though I wanted to go, putting all 4 of us in a room together is just asking for trouble. Ain't it? None of us are exactly pals. But maybe we could be. Just continuing to fight like this is going to do no one any good. Well, I don't want to be buddy-buddy with you. Morning Mint's goddamn killer ain't gonna do anyone any good, but yet you still do it anyway. Wait, Zeke! Just hear me out on this, okay? Wow, heart to heart really wasn't an option here, was it? Was it, Shinku? Okay, I guess we lying. It's not really a sleepover. Taka just wanted to get us all together to try and interrogate food and learn if he's planning anything else. An interrogation. Led by Taka? Yeah, is there a problem with that? It's your suicide. Damn it! I ain't gonna have nothing to do with that. Okay. Oh, good, I can try again. Oh, awesome. Okay. We bribing next. Why is read him the fanfic not an option, Rip? Oh, these are so funny. There'll be a cheap beer and chips available? And you didn't lead with that. I didn't think it'd be relevant. Ugh, of course it is. Guy time without that shit is lame as hell. Nothing better than cracking open a cheap... than cracking open a cold one with the boys. Really takes me back. Sometimes, one of the guys in our dorm, Chris, he'd sneak us beers he'd get from one of the staff members. He just forgot that fast. When he was caught, he was beaten half to death. It looked like he'd been burnt with how severe his bruises were on his arm. We joked about it for days on end. Good times. Wait, what? Well, I mean, I hope there won't be anyone getting beaten up at the sleepover? Depends on how good the chips are. So you'll come? Fuck it, why not? It's not like I got much other shit on. I'll just have to tell Lyra she's got the room to herself tonight. Dang, that worked. Been a while since I've been able to stay up just chatting with the boys. Maybe I'll feel nostalgic or some shit. But don't get it twisted, Sam. I ain't doing this because I like you or any of the others. I'm just bored. Got it? Got it. I'll let Takanoyo be coming. Cool. Okay, hold on. But let's save right here. And let's load. I want to see this one real quick. I want to see what sucking up to him was like. I need to know. I need to know. Then I'll reload my save. I really want you. Oh my god, with the blushies too. Zeke, Big Z, my alpha. I just really want you there. What? Oh god, oh god. Just commit for Taka. Commit for Taka. Ever since my first dare. Well, I don't know. I think I understand you a lot more. It's made me realize that even if you don't particularly like me, I think we're a lot more similar than you think. I just really, really want to get to know you more. In what way? Well, we both really like you. Shinku! Okay, so don't really have that much in common, but you could teach me to be a better man. I want to learn from you. Can you give me man lessons, Big Z? Ever since you, oh god, he's going, he's trying. Ever since you offered me to be your next project, I've been thinking about it, and I want to be a lot more like you, Z. So, say that to me without your eye twitching, and I might believe you next time. Zeke. No. And for the record, that was only because of the dare. I ain't doing that project shit ever again. Especially not with you. Cool. That never happened. Remember when I said I liked you? Yeah? Never happened. Never happened. Okay, cool. Taka, you're welcome. I did this for you. She goes at negative res. Right, I think I got Zeke on board, but we might need to get some chips and beer. You actually got him on board? Oh my goodness, Shinky-poo. I shouldn't have doubted you for one moment. Big round of applause to you. Pull the Men in Black device. Thanks. I'm sure this will be a night to remember. Stay tuned, Shinku. I'll get everything set up to the best of my abilities, and we'll be good to go. Although, I kinda will need you to help me with most of the setup since, you know, I don't particularly feel like getting shocked today. The only shock I want to see is the look of Fu's face when he realizes he tried to stab someone as charming and swoonalicious at me. It's me. I think you're the one in for a shock here, Taka. I helped Taka gather all the things he wanted to have at the sleepover. It became increasingly obvious to me Taka really had never had a sleepover before. I wasn't sure what they consisted of, so I tried to guide him where I could. Fumbled so bad you're canceling Shinku twice. We made our way to Fu's cell with Ezekiel, once all the preparations had been made. Fu protested at first, and Ezekiel seemed to be considering ditching it at a few points. But after we got a beer or two in both of them, they seemed to settle down and start enjoying it at least a little. CG! CG! I hope it's gonna be before you see how badly this goes. Aww! Taka, I love you.
Wow, isn't this just the best? What fun sleepover activity should we try next?
Nails! Nails! Nails and hair!
Anything but truth or dare.
Truth or dare, please.
I don't know, kid. You're the one who barged in here and insisted on doing this. Didn't you plan anything?
Well, To be entirely
Okay.
honest, this is my first sleepover. I'm not entirely sure what to do.
It immediately goes bad as you planned. Thought it was going to.
Seriously? This is your first sleepover? What? Did you not have friends?
I had Matt.
Man was a fish.
Well, to be fair, I really only had sleepovers with Ichi. They were pretty infrequent, but I enjoyed them a lot.
Oh, so you do have experience. Tell me, what did you and Ichi do on those little boys' nights?
Taka, don't say it like that, please.
Usually my dad would bring us some kind of snack plate and we just
Man,
play
that's
a lot of
all.
video games. It was fun.
Sounds lame as hell. If one of you isn't pissed as hell at all the others by the end of the night, it ain't a proper sleepover.
Really?
A fish
That
sleepover?
doesn't sound fun to me.
Shinku, I thought you had experience. Harmless pranks are just part of the sleepover experience.
I mean, yeah, pranks are.
Yeah, well, if they were harmless, I doubt you'd end the night angry.
Ah, come on. It was just some fun with the boys. The usual shit. Putting their hand in water, sneaking out of the dorms, making fun of the stuff we found under each other's beds. One time, this kid in our dorm, Steve, had this stupid-ass collection of letters from some chick he liked back home. We read them all
Oh.
out loud to each other before tearing them to bits.
Oh no, Steve. Poor Steve.
God, by the end of it, he was so red in the face, he pinned down my buddy Chris and just started pounding him. It was awesome. He was limping for weeks after.
Zeke, phrasing on all of this.
Huh?
Yeah, even Fu caught to that. We're like, wait, what?
Oh, wow. We perhaps have
F's for Steve.
sleepover activities that don't involve beating each other up.
That's what you think was awesome?
Yeah? Come on. Don't give me that look. If the staff found those letters, he'd be as good as dead.
Wording Zeke.
We were helping his pussy ass.
Oh my god.
We were looking out for him.
Oh my god, Zeke! Zeke!
I got heaps of experience. Back in boarding school, basically every night was a sleepover. 10 of us crammed in those
You
bunk
put together a
beds.
bookcase chaotic? Oh, that's so cool.
We found ways to make it fun. Besides, when you're not in whatever prissy-ass nerd school you went to, Shinku, it's pretty standard guy behavior.
I think Japanese schools are just a bit different.
Hey, Fu. What was your school like? You're Asian too, right? You can back me up here. Pretty standard guy behavior to mess with each other, ain't it?
I didn't go to school. Believe it or not, I'm all self-produced.
What? Really?
Wait, you didn't go to school, like, at all?
Oh, wait.
Oh,
So
right.
you're
Homeschooled.
homeschooled? I told you we
The
had
voices are
oodles in
quiet.
common.
I guess you could call it that. My old lady taught me everything I needed to know. That was that. No school necessary. We were pretty rural, so even if I wanted to go, the closest one wasn't for miles.
So no sleepovers for you either? We really are kindred spirits.
I don't know why you're trying to connect with me so much, kid. I did try to kill you. Who's to say I won't try again?
Perhaps. You may very well consider it, but despite everything, I'm taking my chances on the food bonus wheel. And hope
What?
it doesn't land on the murder Taka square.
Are you nuts?
A little. I know it's a bit irresponsible. But if I want others to give me a second chance after my crime, after my verdict, if I want to show people I can change, then I have to be willing to accept that other people can change as well.
Wait, that's a sweet quote. I like that one.
If I was certain you were a Taka stabber forever and nothing could change that, then I'd seem like a hypocrite for wanting others
Who
to
knows
give me
stabbing
a second
Taka?
chance.
Right?
That just wouldn't do. Never forgive you for having assumed. But if we treat you with nothing but contempt and like a serial murderer, no matter what you do, then eventually you'll give up trying to be anything but violent.
Okay, Taka, this is absolutely beautiful character development of understanding people too. Like, Taka, I'm so proud of you.
There's no point trying to prove you've changed to people who will never believe you. So, it would just be easier to reaffirm their beliefs. I want to make sure that doesn't happen with you, since that would be no good for anyone at all.
Taka, I don't know if it's a cheap beer or if it's just like your preciousness, but that was really sweet. I was a little surprised that Taka, of all people, was being reasonable. I was a little worried about this all. I wasn't sure if Fu should be the person he should extend an olive branch to, but his logic was shockingly sound.
That's your takeaway from that, kid?
The true Taka takeaway here is that we don't need to know what regular sleepovers are like. We can create our own tradition.
Sparks! Hey, welcome! You look so much like Taka IRL. Well, adorable.
Whatever you say, buddy. Keep on.
We're on a roller coaster, Sparks. A roller coaster of like, aw, to ah, to aw, to crying.
Zeke.
Taka raised his cheap can of beer in the air.
Putting aside our differences, our past experiences, and our past stabbing attempts.
Yay!
To be fair, I'll drink to anything at this point.
This is so fucking stupid.
Despite his words, Zeke let out a sigh and put his can in the middle, touching everyone's but mine.
Cheers!
Woo! Jeez. Sorry. That was loud. The cans clinked together and we all took a sip.
Wow! Beer is not good.
Okay, never mind. Taka was not drunk this whole time. Taka was very sober. We all drank and laughed through the night, even if things remained a little tense. At least things seemed to be easy with Taka and Fu a little bit. Magical! You love Taka? I love Taka too. Although, Ezekiel remained icy towards me the whole night. Probably because I again tried to read him fanfic. Eventually, after a bit of deliberation, we decided to call the sleepover quits and return to our own selves for the night, not wanting to invade Fu's space any longer. Despite everything, it was still you. I enjoyed it in the end. I was having quite a bit of trouble sleeping that night. The dares and truths would only get more and more extreme from here. I was apprehensive to wake up and see what tomorrow would hold. So I did what I usually did. To try and make myself more tired, I decided to go for a walk. Why? I don't particularly want to talk to Janitor Man. My mind was still dwelling on what had happened in the courtyard. That strange apparition, my house, those eyes. What was in that closet? Warping, melting, fusing into one. Were they really all the same me? I'd always sought warmth and validation from others, but that was human, wasn't it? Everyone did that. I had no reason to feel guilty for wanting to be loved. The problem was deeper than that, wasn't it? Did Shinku let Dex save? I eventually did get to save, yes. In the end, I'd only latched onto Drackle so quickly because he admired me just like Aichi did. It was nice, and it was easy. And Mint. Still, even if I initially approached them with the wrong mindset, I owed it to them to see them as their own people, even if only after death. I wouldn't forget them. That's what I promised myself. Going for a walk at night during a modem in a killing game? That's great. Yeah, Shinku not the brightest. Which is perhaps why I found myself walking to the courtyard again. Taking care of their graves was the least I could do for them. But I paused as I entered, realizing I wasn't alone. It's needed. There was someone else hunched by Mint's grave, putting pink blossoms down by it. The ground was recently upturned, robbed of its greenery and sprinkled with glimmering salt. Salt in the soil would stifle the growth of any new plants there. It must have been a dare. Ezekiel looked like he was holding something back. Oh no! Oh no! This is gonna go poorly. Yeah. I hesitated for a moment, lingering by the door. I wasn't sure what to do. I considered leaving, but before I could...
It should have been me. God damn it. As messy as it was, he had a family to get back to. A family he wanted to get back to.
Oh no.
He had a life
Sorry, Mitt.
outside of his meaning. Purpose. He wasn't just chasing fame. He used to talk about me coming over to his family's farm after the game, trying his mom's cooking. Sitting around the table and getting me to eat vegetables for once. Said if he couldn't convince me, then his mom would. That I'd better be on my best behavior so she considered me a nice young man or whatever. And you know what I was thinking the whole time, Shinku?
What? Oh, so he did notice it was me.
I was thinking that it could happen.
No.
But I also knew, even if I wasn't around, that he'd still be able to go home and have that dinner. Deal with his dad. Maybe he'd even be able to stand up and fix things for once. That he could go on after this and live a better life. I figured, hey, even if I kicked the bucket, at least it wouldn't be someone like Mint. Someone who's got shit going on out there. I figured a whole lot.
We're back to the
stupid shit for
sadness,
someone
yeah.
I'd only met a month prior. I guess it just felt like I'd known him longer. When he died, it really felt like we lost something. I hate that he died a victim. It just made everyone assume he was weak, helpless, that he had
Doesn't
no
mean you
will
should
of his
murder
own,
someone, Zeke, okay?
that this
Okay?
was inevitable, a sacrifice. I hated how it seemed like I was the only person who actually knew who we'd lost.
After
Everyone
boys'
else
night
seemed to
out,
think
we
he
went to
was
boys' sad times.
something he was not. It felt unfair. It pissed me the hell off.
He goes from yeah to yeah.
Even weeks after, I thought, you know, the feeling would subside, but I just kept on seeing reminders he was gone. I saw that stupid bitter tea he made.
It's like
me out on our
everywhere you go,
bedside.
you see his face.
His cell got locked off. The courtyard started getting all overgrown. I couldn't stand it, so I tried to at least make things right. So I didn't have to think about it. I started cutting down the courtyard, pushing it back a bit, putting it back to how he left it. And when I was chopping down the overgrowth, I found his grave, his killers, and a whole bunch of flowers.
Oh, Zeke's mad at us.
Someone had been leaving them for weeks. So, tell me.
We about to get stabbed. We about to get stabbed. Ezekiel stood up and finally turned to face me, his eyes sharp.
Who are you here to mourn?
Akari! Shinku, say Akari. Please say Akari. Say Akari and then go jump in the water again for 40 minutes. I froze up, looking over at him, unsure of what to say.
Go on. Don't be shy.
Thought we were happy. I thought we were so happy. Why does this feel like, why do I hear boss music? Why do I feel like I have to do an Undertale fight right now?
Zeke.
I was quickly cut off as Ezekiel took a step towards me, his voice overpowering mine.
Say it.
Say his name. Shinku, run.
It's one word. Should be easy to say.
Listen,
If you don't see it as a problem, it should be easy to admit.
We are hearing boss music.
please, just...
No reason to hesitate. Is there?
I don't know, man. You talk about beating up people for fun. We hesitate. Never mind, let's go talk to the janitor. Let's go talk to the janitor. He was getting closer and closer to me, but for some reason I felt paralyzed in fear. I couldn't move my legs no matter how much I screamed at them to run.
Who are you here to mourn?
Yeah, Zeke forgot all about our sleepover.
Ezekiel, I know you're hurting right now, and
Like, Shinku, we can lie, right? Is there any rule that says, hey, in prison you can't lie to save yourself from getting shanked? Or stabbed or whatever, I don't know. As I said that, a small smile curled on Ezekiel's face for a moment. A weird calm falling over him. I eased up a little, taking a brief moment to breathe. Get her to come back is all for us again. But just as I was about to continue, I felt two hands grab my jacket and pull me up to face him close, a grip tight and enraged. Oh shit! Okay. Mononiko? I think I'm getting murdered. Help! What is his face? What is his face? This is so cool. This is.
God, you're impressive, Sam. Every single time I think you couldn't piss me off more, you somehow find a way.
Hey. Wild CG, right? Hey, do you think he wants to hear the fanfic now? Oh, Alpha, my Alpha?
You're here nearly every single day, disrespecting his goddamn memory and treating his killer like a saint.
Oh, the coloring's really good, right?
You're not even man enough to admit it. Making a million excuses to why
We're getting murdered.
why he was a good person. Are you joking?
God, yeah, this...
He was a murderer. He let Mint die a long, agonizing death because he was a coward. And you're still gonna stand here.
I don't have to cool as well. Okay, I don't. I'm talking this right.
Don't make me laugh. You don't know the first thing about him. If you're idealizing his killer this much, I don't even want to know what you've warped Mint into being in your mind.
We're so cooked. We're so cooked.
If you're so obsessed with that coward, I could kill you here and bury you next to him.
I mean, honestly, do it. Do it, Zeke. Do it.
wait, please!
I dare you. I double dare you, Zeke. I closed my eyes, my whole body shaking. But before Ezekiel could say anything else, he dropped me on the ground, turning away from me.
Get the hell out of here.
Yeah, I knew it. I knew he didn't have a single murder bone in his little gonna be a victim body. I didn't say another word before I wobbled to my feet, leaving the courtyard. Dex. sorry. Just wait until Draco's crime gets revealed. Oh god. Yeah, if Zeke's around, that ain't gonna be good for us. The VAs are doing amazing, as always. I want to believe that Ezekiel was just being emotional, violent, and irrational. But an awful guilty feeling filled my stomach as I found myself on the floor of my cell later that night holding Draco's pin for some sort of confirmation that he is human, that I wasn't wrong for mourning him. You didn't kill or saved. I hated being so aware that I was like this. I wish in part I was blind to my own issues. But now that I could see it clearly, I knew I couldn't keep living like this without changing something about how I thought. I miss Mint. Oh, even Freaky Chat's like, hey, I really miss Mint too. And clutching my promise of not giving into the game, the monitor in my cell snapped on like clockwork in the middle as midnight hit. Alright, let's find out what Maiko did. Oh, Maiko, what did you do? Yes?
Hello, my lovely prisoners. It's midnight, which marks the end of our second day of Truth or Dare. Having fun? Enjoying yourself?
Also,
Well,
Ismene, right?
Yesterday, Shinku, Takiko, Alora, Molly, and Fu didn't complete their dares. Therefore, they've all chosen to have their truths revealed instead. Only 5? Seems like more and more
Sometimes I can
people are
still hear
doing
his
their
voice in
dares.
chat.
Starting to have some stuff you don't want revealed coming out. Well, I suppose it's not surprising how many of you have some major skeletons in your closet, considering you're all criminals. But still, speaking of those skeletons, let's get to revealing those truths.
Okay.
Starting with prisoner 01, Shinku Kutsuki.
I forgot what my truth was already. Was it more Yui stuff?
On an alternative account,
Oh, right.
Shinku writes harsh,
Rebor-
often bordering on bullying, reviews
That's
for
right.
fanfiction
For
and
bully children.
in, or of his own novels. Many of these
Who didn't
fanfictions
complete
are
his?
written by
You're
children.
right, so it wasn't stealing blueprints. Huh, okay, yeah. Who didn't? Might have, I don't know.
God, what is he, 14? That's pretty pathetic if you ask me. I don't know about those kids, but if I found out Shinku Kutsuki himself was seriously criticizing my ex-reader fanfiction, I'd probably kill myself.
Wait, what, Maniko? Okay, don't be dramatic.
Go on to prisoner 04, Takiko Uchiyama, whose second truth is Takiko has an eating disorder she has no intention of recovering from. The malnourishment helps her seem younger and aids her image. As a result of this, she holds harsh and judgmental views on anyone overweight.
Oh. I mean, we kind of knew the first part because, Takiko, so, you know, conversation with Asuka. But I feel like Maiko and maybe Asuka are going to really cling on to that second part of that sentence there. Huh. And think that Takiko's not really being honest with them about caring. Oh.
Wow, really makes you think how
Yeah, I'm
genuine
okay.
friendship was with prisoner
There was a really sad
11.
scene earlier. I was just thinking back to it. Yeah.
Anyway, on to our favorite biochemist, prisoner 06, Alora Oenius. Her first truth was such a nothing burger. Let's hope this second one is more interesting.
I'll just still be nothing too.
For the sake of her career and parents' reputation, Alora consistently endorses a piece of psychology research that resulted in the abuse and neglect of her twin sister, who she helped cover up the existence of.
I'm sorry, that was a big ol' sentence. What? Okay, for the sake of her career and parents' reputation, Alora endorses a piece of psychology research that resulted in the abuse and neglect of her twin sister, who I guess no one knows exists? Ew, hey! Lyra's... She gets canceled 36 times. Shinku should stop bullying, you know, kids writing fanfics. What? Dr. Lennis wouldn't do something like that, right? But also, wait, a secret twin sister in a Dangan Fangan? Uh-oh. There's no way. Is the research in question the Wonder Child paper? But my mother was certain that was credible.
Now that's juicy. Her perfect reputation isn't looking so squeaky clean now, is it? But I'm interested to see how she'll try to dismiss and downplay it tomorrow at those little meetings she's made everyone go along to. If they'll even want to follow her lead after this has come out. Now,
It's
prisoner
okay.
12, Molly Yuzuki. What
Oh,
exactly
God,
did you do
okay.
today? You certainly tried to do your
We're ready.
dare,
We're ready for this. We're ready for
go
this.
through with it at the end. That seems to be how it is for a lot of things with you, huh?
She seemed pretty determined that this truth would make me hate her. I was morbidly curious about what it was. You got triplets in your Fangian, so well, I'm sus of all 3 of the triplets. I hope to be something I'd be able to defend.
Molly used to obsessively follow lol cows and read hate forums on them to make herself feel like she was a better person comparatively.
I don't know what a lol cow is. Maniko? What is that? Ah, well, it could be a lot worse.
Well, Guess if you were on the hate forums anyway to harass Yui's competition, you might as well get the most of it, huh? I wonder what the forums are saying about you now. Your threads must be a gold mine. And last and honestly probably least.
Oh no, she
ain't
was
that prisoner
also
nine,
bullying people. I think we know
Uma.
that. I was like honestly right now it feels like who in this group wasn't bullying somebody?
Gosh, all that fuss about letting him out of his cell so he can do his dares? And he didn't even do his? What a poser.
Wait, but wasn't stealing the blueprints his dare? Unless he was lying. What do you know, he was lying. Which does seem like something Fu would do. Maybe letting him out of his cell is a bad idea.
Anyway, his second truth is... Fu has ruined a small rural community through endorsing and organizing a marketing campaign that made them entirely reliant on products that were unhealthy, processed, and lacked proper nutritional value.
Wait, that's an actual island, right? I feel like that happened, like, in real life somewhere. And I can't remember where. But I feel like some, like... Was it Pacific Island? Was it Pacific Island? Or was it, like, a Indonesian island? Or something? Not, I feel like, I don't know if it was either US or Britain. They colonized it and made everything super unhealthy and everything like that. His own community. It could have been his own community too. Locals are cancel celebs that generally think they're in the right and be a clown for free because of that. Oh, okay. Got it. People that rage on camera and are usually publicly deplorable. Okay. After Shinku bullying, like, you know, kids on Wattpad and AO3, that doesn't feel like the worst, Maiko. Like, really, Shinku's is worse there. I mean, this is pretty weird and
This
cool.
resulted in the community developing several health issues that they were unable to treat properly due to their limited access to healthcare, as the nearest hospital wasn't for miles and was incredibly expensive. Holy shit! And that's just a random truth? Not just his crime? How could it get worse than that? It's only day 2! Well, we'll see if you still want to keep him out of his cell after learning about that. For now, I'll let you get back to bed.
Okay. He's a novelist. Bullying kids is probably all he has.
See
And
you
that's why
right
he's been
and
canceled
early
40-something
tomorrow,
times.
prisoners, for our third day of Truth or Dare.
Alright. I want to see Shinku's third truth. Show me. Show me. Show me. The monitor buzzed off, and I was left in the dark of my room. At least in comparison to the others, my truths practically looked like nothing. But these truths were starting to get more and more alarming. Oh yeah, Laura's was pretty bad. I forgot. It made me wonder what they'd dig up for my truth tomorrow, but only time would tell. All I could do now was fall asleep while I was so blessed with ignorance. Oh, that means sexist Taka's done. No more sexist Taka. We got normal Taka now. Food is for a small community. We are so back. This is peak. What? I woke up on the third day of Truth or Dare surprisingly early. It was well before our usual morning meeting time when I found myself rolling in bed, unable to get back to sleep. Can I scare what this truth is? Yeah. Maybe I was just anxious to see what they dig up today. Or I just wanted to get today over with. But despite how early it was, the same envelope that had been there the previous 2 days was on the same spot on my desk once again. Freaky chat, what? Well, I guess I might as well rip the bandage off. Alright, so let's see. There's something with Akari. Or Eichi. I bet it has something to do with one of those two. I sighed and wandered over to it. This whole song and dance had become routine at this point. I was curious at what point it would become tedious to the audience as well. I slipped over the envelope and under the truth heading. You used to include characters based on people you didn't like.
You used to include characters based off of people you didn't like in your class in your novels, often killing them off in brutal and twisted ways for catharsis.
Okay. While really not good, and Shinku, please see a therapist? Because I get getting bothered by people. But killing them off gruesomely, just people you just don't like in class, like that's like, is it rude to say pumped up kicks behavior? Like, I don't know. That was a little bit much. But again, it could be worse since no one was physically harmed, right? As long as they weren't, like, identifiable in his, like, novels and stuff like that, like, bad. But again, no small island got destroyed. Okay. How did the prison know that? Yeah, not the worst. Go to a therapist, but not the worst.
Hey, I changed the names at least.
Okay. I could try to justify it, but it's always what I turn to, and it was sort of bad. It was just so cathartic, and I could make reality whatever I wanted it to be when I wrote. I wasn't confined to the way things actually were. I could make a world where they laid me off and got to be the ones being beaten down for once. It's better than what some other people did to their bullies. I wasn't exactly going to send my fans after them, was I? Wow, okay, Shinku. No one would be able to connect the characters to their real-world counterparts. They weren't famous or relevant with any kind of online presence. Still, I think others would be more wary of me if they heard about it. And if it came out, there would be 3 truths outed. Sure, Shinku, sure. All these truths about me aren't too bad in isolation. But if they keep piling up, my reputation is going to start souring before I know it. And if it gets too bad, who knows what would happen.
I hope the dare isn't too bad. Avoid Prisoner 12 for the entire day. Do not talk to her alone, and ignore her if she tries to speak with you.
Oh, that's Maiko, right? Shinku. Wait, there's a way around that, right? Shinku. Tell Ismene to take care of Maiko for the whole day. That's all he has to do. Not explain why, and then just stay in your room all day. GG easy. I got you, Shinku.
Oh.
Prisoner 12, that's Maiko. Okay, Shinku's getting off real easy. This is so easy. She has become pretty reliant on me. I don't know how she'd feel if I suddenly started ignoring her. She might think it's because of her truth from yesterday. Oh, right. That's right. She was worried Shinku would stop talking to her when the truth got revealed. But it's only... Oh god, she's not gonna murder, right? Maiko, don't do a murder because Shinku's ignoring you and you're like, oh, pay attention to me. Look, I killed Zeke for you. Aren't you so happy about this, about this, Shinku? Actually, yeah, I'm a little worried now that Maiko would try to murder somebody to get Shinku's attention. Oh, yeah! So because Shinku's truth was that he would kill off his bullies in, like, interesting ways in his book, and Maiko heard that. And everyone knows Zeke is Shinku's bully. And if Shinku's not talking to Maiko might think, oh, must kill Zeke for Shinku catharsis, right? Okay, that's our prediction. That's my prediction for today. We are going to find Zeke's body, and it's going to be Maiko as the killer. Okay, but it's only one day, and she's smart enough not to realize it's nothing personal. She has to realize it's a dare. Well, we thought Fu stealing the blueprints yesterday was a dare, and that clearly wasn't the case. The Taka army grows? Yay, yay, good. I mean, I see a Maiko in there too. But even so, maybe a little bit of separation would be a good thing. It would be healthy for both of us. Maybe Ismene was right. Maybe I'd gotten a little too carried away in thinking that in helping Maiko would help make up for my past mistakes. I shouldn't be clinging onto the past like this anyway. It's wrong. I need to clear my head. I stepped out of my cell and went on a small walk around the prison, hoping I'd eventually decide on what to do. It was so early, barely anyone else was awake. The prison seemed entirely empty. Oh wait, no, I missed it! Damn it. But as I entered the But as I entered the canteen, I realized one other person was awake. Is it Maiko? Oh, Dr. Lennius was alone in the canteen, sitting in quiet contemplation. She was holding something in her hands. I approached her quietly. I rarely got to speak to her alone. You're the only Molly. She was always so busy. I was apprehensive about what had come out about her last night, but still.
Dr. Elenius.
Dr. Lennius, good morning.
Katsuki.
She seemed a little surprised to see me, quickly trying to hide what she was holding. Shinku, the truth isn't that bad. Please don't be stupid. That's what the chat said. Thank you. Freaky chat agrees it wasn't that bad. You're up early. Is something the matter? No, I just thought I'd clear my head. Oh, am I blurry again? Is it the light? Is that why I'm blurry? Kind of. Well, what have you got there? Dr. Lennius let out a sigh and slowly pulled out what she was holding from under the table. Oh, is that a doll? Look how cute this CG is.
Maybe this.
My boy Taka. Be so fun the dares didn't go away upon investigation, because imagine Shinku had avoided Maiko even during the investigation. I think Shinku would have to deal with the truth coming out at that point. Like, that was the trials a lot. In Alora's hands was a sloppily and awkwardly constructed doll. The beautiful, most precious doll ever made in existence, and I want one. Clearly made of out of whatever Taka could get his hands on.
Is that...
Taka Labubu?
Yes. It's a doll. He gave it to me yesterday as a way to say thank you for giving him a second chance. He told me that there's nothing wrong with having a few embarrassing hobbies here and there. And while I might not have my full collection here, he wanted to try making this place nicer for me. Like I've made it nicer for everyone.
Tears in your Latina eyes.
He really said all of that?
More or less. Although I subtracted his usual Taka-isms for the sake of brevity.
Someone make that Taka. I need a full picture. I will make that Taka doll if I can get a full picture of what it looks like.
Huh. That's really sweet, actually.
If Taka, no, please. No.
Takahiro is quite the handful, but he does have his moments. I really needed this when he gave it to me. I'm grateful, honestly.
Have you been alright? I mean...
You want to make the doll so bad.
If you want the truth, Kutsuki, I really do want to keep everyone here safe. That's my highest priority. I know it's unlikely I can do anything to save everyone here, but if I can, I want to. I know some of the people here likely don't deserve that, but I do want them all to be breathing at the end of this. I'm not making as much progress procuring an exit as I'd like to be, though. And as the motive gets more severe, I doubt my efforts to keep everyone reasonable and collaborative throughout it will be much help to resolve conflict. Especially as information comes out about me. I'm sure the others will start to trust me less and less. I'm tired, Kutsuki. I don't know how much longer I can keep this up. Delaying the inevitable, that is.
Dr. Elenius.
I want to save everyone.
Yay, you're wit? Yay.
It's like there's this little illogical, emotional, childish voice in my head who wants everyone to be okay, whether or not they deserve it. And it's silly, because being logical, I know that can never happen. I know I'm just stalling, buying time at best. And yet...
Dr. Lennius looked down at the doll, falling silent for a moment.
Seeing that others hold that same childish belief, and that they genuinely trust I can make it possible, it brings me hope. It gives me the energy to keep going, even if there's only a small, tiny, insignificant chance that everything will turn out all right.
We need to have more worthy
Chance
people.
worth chasing.
Oh, yeah. So this morning, early in the stream, I mentioned I am no longer going to vote corrupt for anybody, regardless of whatever their crime is. I am only going to be voting worthy from now on. Because I don't want to play their games anymore. And by that, I mean, I want to keep playing Rip's game, obviously. But I don't want to keep playing, the prisons game. Like, no. They can't make me judge these people on limited information. I refuse. So everyone's going to be worthy now. They're all going to get food and shelter and all that jazz. Dr. Lennius, that's a lot of pressure to put on yourself. Are you sure you'll be alright? If Ismene's the only worthy and dies, things will go bad. Yeah, I mean, everyone's gonna starve to death in that case. She nodded, returning to her usual professionalism. I've had pressure placed on me as long as I can remember. I work better under it, truly. But thank you for your concern. I'm not great at expressing it, but it does mean a lot to me. I think all of this means a lot more to you than you let on. There's nothing to be ashamed of. I know. But personal bias always seems to complicate things. Thus, I try to disconnect. Treat this all like it's just work. It's safer that way, but it's undeniable at this point that I care. And that does terrify me, quite frankly. Huh? I'll never forgive myself if I fail, if I let them get hurt. So we won't let that happen. No matter what happens, no matter what roadblocks are in the way, I just have to keep on moving. Asuka literally tore down 35 people to shreds, burned down 3 orphanages, and kicked 79 babies out, but I still think she's worthy, trust. And I'll vote worthy. I will be like, oh no, it was actually 84 babies. They deserved it. We have to keep on moving. I suppose you're right. The others should be arriving soon for the morning meeting. We should get ready. Of course, I apologize if my truth has soured your opinion of me. Same here. But being unreasonable about these seekers is just what the game wants, isn't it? Well, I think even Mananiko said Asuka was just a backup, and their crime was like a nothing burger also. So, even if the added context doesn't help it, I won't let it make me think less of you. Thank you, Kutsuki. Oh, and one last thing before the others arrive. Happy Valentine's Day. Huh? I apologize if you wanted any chocolate or anything. I don't have any, but I've been counting the days since our last confirmed point, Yuzuki's birthday. Today marks Valentine's Day. I know it doesn't particularly change anything, but it's nice to at least know the time. Aww. Well, dang, why are they here? Again, I think that was like a whole point in like one of the talk things where Asuka felt like cheated. Like, excuse me. Happy Valentine's to you too. Do you have anyone special in your life? Not in the traditional sense. I've never been one for relationships, but yes, I have someone I do care quite a bit, if that counts. It's for them, as well, that I want everyone to be safe. You don't want to vote for worthy because he said he'd go shirtless if he got voted worthy? That's right, he did, didn't he? In my eyes, the greatest form of showing your love for someone is by helping them live their life to the fullest, however you can. Perhaps in a way, continuing to try to find a way for us all to get out, despite it practically being impossible, is my form of a Valentine's Day gift to everyone. That's really nice, Dr. Lennius. It's oddly sweet, coming from someone like you. I think it's a perfectly natural desire. Allura smiled at me as the others started to filter in one by one, grabbing various bits of food, chatting amongst themselves. Oh frick? Oh frick! Oh no! Everyone filtering in one by one to our second morning meeting. Oh cool, now we get to avoid Maiko and see how that goes. Please fight, please fight, please fight. What? Fu, please don't derail this. Fu, behave. Behave. You too, Zeke. Boys, the boys minus Taka, who is angel, child, lovely, adorable Taka. Thank you all for coming once again. I appreciate you coming despite...
Fuck off.
Yeah. I'm just here for answers. What the fuck are all those truths about? Yeah. Some of them do seem a real step up from embarrassing self-insert fanfiction and doll collecting. I appreciate everyone has questions they'd like answered. Sit, Fu, sit. But let's be reasonable here. Try to take things one at a time. Let's do it how we did last time and start with Kutsuki. Oh, so now you're just stalling. Real reasonable.
Oh, no, no, no!
Hey, I trust in Lori. There must be an explanation. I'm sure she'll share it when it gets around to her. Let's just trust in her method for now. There must be a reason for it. Besides, the quicker we're done with it, the quicker we can get on with our days. Thank you, Takahiro. Also, I see you're not sexist anymore. First and foremost, does anyone have any questions for Kutsuki?
Is that all?
Ismene. Not particularly. It's normal to criticize the work of children. They are weak and easily cry, and they'll never learn if you don't. It is? Hey,
So not cool!
Yeah, it's totally normal. If they can make fun of my characters, I can make fun of theirs. We should all just bully children.
I need a drink.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, I don't particularly agree with him doing it. It's not- But at the very least, it was under an alternative account. If you did it on your primary account, I'm sure that would trigger harassment. It's really subverting Shinku's wrongs. Yeah, it was under my alt. Don't worry. I didn't even know what an alt or all this fic fan shit is. He's like that. Sorry, I'm sorry. No shit, Sam's into it. Doesn't surprise me he stooped to bullying children either. He's too weak to hold his own against anyone his own age, so he's gotta punch down. Coward. Just like...
What?
You literally bragged to me last night about how you beat a kid in go-kart race and made him cry one time. Oh my god, we're all just bullying. Yeah, just cancel everybody. That's different. I wasn't gonna lose. That shit would be embarrassing. I didn't mean to make anyone upset. I guess I just got frustrated at how so many people misrepresented my ideas or characters. It sounds silly, but... No, Shinku! Where's the character development where we said, like, hey, we won't defend ourselves, huh? That we have to admit our wrongs and see our wrongs? Shinku, wrong. This is a wrong. It sounds silly, but I put a lot of myself in my stories and themes. And when I see people mischaracterize them or dismiss the core message, it just frustrates me. Everyone just needs to be canceled, right? I feel like I have to correct it so that my idea doesn't perpetrate and damage the artistic integrity of my works. No, that's not how this works. That's not how this works, Shinku. Of course, I probably went a little too far with it. See the time there was a child screaming at the mall? It was super annoying earlier today. Oh no! If it's just fiction, I don't particularly care. Oh my god. I mean, yeah, it's weird, but it's such a non-issue compared to all the other shit that came out. Let's move on to Uchiyama. Now, I know some of you have your own reservations about her, but I'd like to ask that we approach this issue with sensitivity and grace. I should be there to kick it. Please, if we can. I don't know why we'd even need to talk about it. Shiku's bad at coping with Fanon. Shiku's like, crack ships? Like, not in mine. Not in my category thing. Oh no, Shinku's someone who bullies people who, like, ship things that aren't canon. No. Oh, so we're all about that. I'm not certain what you mean. You're joking. She's been starving herself half to death for the last month. Isabel literally dumped all her leftovers in her room to teach her a lesson. didn't know that she was... Bullshit. We pretend to feel bad now because it'll look bad if you don't. I had no idea. Really, I'm sorry, Takiko. I didn't. I just wanted you to realize how severe your crime was. I didn't know you. I'm sorry. Why are you apologizing? It's not your fault you felt like you had to look like that. OC and Shinku's character. Right? Let's only make OCs for Shinku's characters. It's like, oh, are they destined to be together? Your two characters? Too bad. No headcanons allowed in my fandom. Shinku. I mean, at least we now know we can help you. We just had to find some foods you like and... Are you insane? Huh? I was just trying to... My entire career is built on the fact that I look like this. That I look young and small and throwable. When people are at their lowest moments, they don't want someone big and strong to drag them out the light. That is not true. No wonder Takiko's deep frying people. Both Ismene and Shinker are a case about her crime. I was gonna say, like, what was it? Louisa from Encanto? Absolutely, if I was sad, I would want. That's like, number one person I want to hug me if I was sad. They want someone smaller, gentle, on their level to take their hand and coax them out. Something that can't possibly hurt them. I've always had to be weak because that's what sells. Sure, the Takiko. If I don't have my looks, if I can't help people, if I'm not up to my agency standards, then I'm worthless. Taki, I get it. I feel slightly similar. Huh? When you're famous and constantly on screen, constantly being watched, your worth is determined by how many numbers you can bring in. And the way to bring in numbers for me is by turning up my personality to the max. Selling an exaggerated version of myself until the lines between me and the Taka hero blurred completely. Man, the industry is brutal. Yeah. Takiko's wrong. I watched one person throw me when I'm sound. Does he think way more than the fact that Takiko raped Asuka the day before and talking about how they shouldn't do that? Yeah. That's what Maiko fictional Googled. I still don't know what worth I'd have outside of that, but I think it was part of why I hurt my staff so carelessly. It helped me feel like I had some sense of control over what was happening. That I was on top somehow. That I wouldn't so easily get discarded if the numbers started falling. Wait. All our tiny ones. Wait. All our tiny throwable little Fengen Florbos. I imagine it's similar to what you sent your fans to. The slight amount of weakness Takiko had shown before immediately frosted over as she interrupted Taka. We're completely different situations. I understand it's hard to believe now, but going on like this isn't sustainable. I couldn't in good conscience leave you like this. So I'll be keeping an eye on your meals from now on, Uchiyama. We can work together to negotiate something that works. But it's the only thing Please. Alright. Oh my god. Somebody better not poison her food. She better not be getting some poisoned spaghetti. I swear. I'll be so mad if Takiko's like, okay, I guess I'll finally eat. And, you know, dies. Thank you. I'm gonna throw stream elements real quick. Right, now that we got that sorted, we can discuss mine. There. Was waiting truly that hard? Is your sister as pretty as you? Maiko. Concentrate, Maiko. Concentrate. That's the first thing you want to ask? Christ. About the Fox Club spaghetti. Yeah. Personally, I'm more hung up on the child neglect, but to each their own, I guess. Is your sis still alive? I'll just explain it fully. I feel it'll be more productive. Have any of you heard of the Wonder Child paper? A paper detailing an experiment on If it's possible to optimize a child's upbringing to improve IQ at a rate higher than average. So optimize a child's upbringing. Okay. Well, some of the wording is a little incorrect. It's more complicated than that. But if we were simplifying it, that would be an adequate explanation. I was a child using the experiment. I was born for it. Sounds kind of fucked up if you ask me. It's like you're boiling a kid down to stats and numbers. No kid deserves to go through that. I'm grateful for it. It clearly worked. I'm only where I am today in life due to that experience. Even if you had your twin as the control, that doesn't. That's one. That's not enough to count that as it works. Yeah. I'm sure your parents being researchers with a whole pile of funds and connections had nothing to do with it. Okay, yeah, even Zeke gets it. Here's some very unsuspicious spaghetti. There's like a poisonous in it. Right? You can say what you like about it, but a lot of the methodology has been successfully replicated already. If it was all so successful, though, I doubt you'd have so much to cover up. When my parents had me, they accounted for everything, aside from the fact my mother happened to be pregnant with twins. They considered terminating the pregnancy, but eventually decided to keep us both, using my sister as a control of sorts. Okay, yeah, so that's what I... so for those who don't know, a control in science is basically when you want to test something in science, you would have, and pretend these are both clear nail polishes, okay? You would have two of the same things. That way, when you edit one and one, or you change something about one, and you don't change something about the other, you can, go back and check and see, how the first one is still doing without whatever you did to the second one. So you have a baseline of what yeah, sorry. I didn't do that great in science, but I know what a control is. Also, yeah, they told Allura all of this. I guess they said they wrote in the paper. My parents never abused my sister. They simply let her live her life normally. Do things as she pleased. Left her to her own devices. If she also grew up similar to me, they know none of the ways they nurtured me had any effect. It would disprove their hypothesis. So they got rid of her when she did disprove the hypothesis, so the research would still be valid? No. Quite the opposite. She had a lot more struggles in school than I did, both behaviorally and academically. It became clear that if left just to her basic human nature, she clearly wasn't as successful as I am. That's the science humor now. Like, I was just your own kids. How did no one call the cops on them or really something was wrong? I mean, this also happens a lot in real life, I know. There's I swear, I also read an article on, or I guess a wiki article or whatever on this. Maybe it's not the most, I guess, research thing, but I know I've read something like this before. To put a long story short, she started causing issues for my parents. They didn't want any of those issues to stress me out, so they limited her contact with me. You still messed up? Yeah. You did? You did what? You did what? Eventually, I hardly saw her at all. Next, I was told she had gone to live with some other family. I believed it at the time. I was rather young and had fairly important exams to worry about. I went on with my life. I didn't think about it too much. It was only when I reached adulthood and the paper was published that she crossed my mind again. Her redaction seemed strange to me, but I trusted my parents did it for her safety. Should I have questioned it? Perhaps. But my parents had enough pushback once they released the paper, and I was fairly busy with the work at the time, and I just let it be. Is that a sufficient enough explanation? Yeah. See, this is again why I'm gonna have issues, voting anyone as guilty from now on, because they really twisted that story. Allura's parents did something wrong, but let's blame Allura for most of it. Yeah. I guess so. The whole thing just doesn't sound all that real. It sounds a little less malicious when you provide all the context, though. Even if there is fault, it lies in your parents, not you. Yeah. And when we get out of here, you can find your twin and find out if she's okay. And single. Maiko. Maiko, not the time. Jesus Christ. Any further questions? Why are you still talking like your parents are watching? I'm not certain what you mean, Wang. Really? Wasn't the whole point of that thing to raise your IQ? If that's all the questions we're going to get, shouldn't we move on to your truth then? Some of the truths can be helped with context. Yeah. I goes down horrendous, right? Or perhaps the fact that you lied during your dare yesterday to take those blueprints without consequence. Hey, cut me some slack. It was Pinky who said it was my dare. I never said anything myself. All of you assumed. Well, you didn't exactly deny it, did you? What are you talking about? I told you it wasn't my dare. You clearly made it sound like sarcasm. What? No. I'd never do that. Raphael, hi! So many Takas. We had a Taka army earlier for Rip. Well, for the Hoochie Mamacitas out there. And Rip. He stabbed me before. I don't know why we'd be surprised he'd lie. It's for you know what you did. And because Taka's being, like, the best boy ever today, too. I just assumed that he'd be a bit more careful about his behavior, considering he'd just been let out. We are the Takalings. Woo! And you went back on your word. Having Blondie watch me last night. What was that all about? Wait, if it wasn't your dare, why did you steal those blueprints? It's not nearly as malicious as you think. Calm down. It's just that Alora is almost always cooped up. All very secretive with their plans. It makes you question how hard she's really working. I mean, we've been here for what, a couple of months? And still no tangible progress in getting out. I thought I'd review what exactly I'm putting my stocks in. It's basic business. I hate defending him, but I get it. How much longer are we going to be stuck here? I don't know. You're working every day and you don't know? Haven't you got any leads? I thought we could escape through the sewage system. Unfortunately, it appears the facility we're in is self-sustaining. The sewage just flows right into a treatment center in the facility, then right back into it. And the ventilation system is proving equally as fruitless. Wait, so are we really, truly, properly stuck here? Drama. No, we're not. Wait, so you found something? Well, don't be shy. Share it with the class. Well, I don't know what other avenues could explore, but there has to be something. We can't be stuck here. I won't allow it. But I feel like by the time we find a new avenue or explore the hosts, we'll just catch on and prevent us from exploring it. So it's hopeless? We're getting off track. This is meant to be about Wang. From now on, be careful not to write off his behavior as acceptable by presuming he's only doing it for a dare. Yes, Michael, you're stuck without any dateable women. It's becoming clear he's exploiting this motive to act however he'd like, because we've all become more likely to accept strange behaviors. Oh, come on, I only did it once. I'm not taking any chances. I feel like we're brushing off his actual truth here. It's pretty messed up. So we're caught up on the drama versus talking out loud. That's putting it lightly. What on earth could your crime possibly be if something like that is only considered a minor secret by the game? I already told you. I'm not exactly sunshine or rainbows. I got a few skeletons in my closet and I've never tried to hide it. A few skeletons? Girl, there's a whole catacomb in there. Eh, if it makes you feel any better, I was only indirectly involved in that one. Some big food company told me to do some promotions over there. They framed it as wanting to give rural communities access to cheaper food during hard times and bad harvests. I guess I was blinded by my own nostalgia. I grew up in the countryside and remembered some cold, hungry winters. So take him away, problem solved, just watch him. You know what, yeah, that's... Go right ahead, Eclipse. I think there's a few other people in chat who generally are here for chat would fight you, but should be good for now. I thought, fuck it, it's good money, and it'll probably help some kids down the line. But I forgot how reliant some desperate people get. They turn to those shops and products because it's easier and cheaper than buying from the local farms. A few years down the line, the farms had to shut down. Not enough customers, not enough money. I mean, those junk food shops were the only option that village had. It's a sad reality that it happens in many of those places. I've seen it happen countless times. If you've seen it before, why'd you help it to happen again? I thought people would be smarter. Know to ditch their roots and stay self-sufficient. Guess I didn't realize how hungry people get. It's been decades since I had an empty stomach at this point. But it was years ago. I don't know why they're making a big deal about it now. If you ask me, this motive ain't exactly all that fair. Some of you are like 10. It's natural I'd have more messed up secrets. I lived longer and had more time to make those small mistakes. I don't think crippling an entire small community counts as a small mistake. Yeah, totally. Guess a small mistake would be something more like crippling a 16-year-old girl, huh? Right. Yeah. Wang. What? Everyone else takes shots at each other's crimes. Why am I suddenly the villain when I do it? We've already discussed this before. Yuzuki is sensitive. Can we cut the shit, Doc? Why the hell are we coddling a full-grown adult woman? I mean, come on, it's getting ridiculous. He was again reminding us he's an old man. She's closer to my age than she is to pigtails. Yet everyone's wandering around and coddling her and stepping around her crime like she's 10. Maiko, don't ask Shinki for help. Please don't ask her for help. We're not going to say anything, are we? Do you not remember when she tried to do her... It was a month ago. If she's going to off herself again at this point, it would just be to give everyone a nice little scare so they go back to coddling her. All you're doing is rewarding her for self-destructive behavior. I mean, I wasn't going to say it, but yeah. It's getting fucking ridiculous. Molly needs a wake-up call. Not people playing house with her like she's a victim in all this somehow. But... I understand that. But a harsh approach like this is going just to make her spiral. And we'll be right back at square zero. We're right back. We're still there. We're gonna keep being there as long as people like Sam keep holding her hand and telling her it's okay she stalks some celebrity. That's not what he's doing. Then what is he doing? If you ask me, it's for himself. As soon as the other guy kicked the bucket, he needs something to fill the space. Okay, Shinku. I will cut your cancel counter in half if you talk and defend Maiko and not do your dare. I will cut it in half. Someone to make him feel like a good person. Oh god. Was this person a mental health professional? Yeah. No, that's not it. He cares about me. He does. Shinku, tell him. Come on, Shinku. I'll erase it, Shinku. I'll put it back to 0. We just start from 0. Do the thing, Shinkifu. I wanted to defend her more, but my dare. Not to mention, I knew partially they were right. If we never brought this up, nothing would change at Maiko. If it's not double it. And I was just making up for something, just not in the way they thought. I just need to do it right this time. That's what I hoped to do with Maiko. But even with my good intentions, was I really getting nothing out of this myself? If I was being honest. Shishi? Shiku. Shiku. Oh god, please don't look at me like that. I shouldn't be surprised. He can't even look at her. Pathetic. I don't care. These people can do whatever they want. I just think we need to stop coddling Pinky. Let's face the facts here. She stalked a woman, permanently injured a 16-year-old girl, and ruined the lives and careers of countless people. It's getting to 100 for this. Don't put it like that. You need to accept the truth more than anyone else here. You'll end up like the last guy. Do you want that, huh? No, it's different. You don't get to... I really don't think you get to be morally outraged after everything you disclosed about yourself. Put duct tape on this protagonist's mouth. So, you think we should let her stagnate like this forever? I think she's more aware of it than she lets on. I mean, look at her secret. She's obsessed with those forums, obsessed with finding people worse than her to feel better about herself in comparison. You don't do that unless you know you're pretty messed up and are just trying to convince yourself you could be worse. Of course I would. You'd do the same. If you felt for your whole life that you're rotten, undesirable, messed up, that you just fundamentally failed, you look for someone worse than you too. Someone to show you that you're not the worst. Something to show you that maybe beneath your failures, there's a reason to just not give up completely. It's either that or you just don't face the reality, you ignore it, you hide. And we both know how that ends up, But you're still doing that, and everyone's playing into it like it's nothing. She needs to grow up sooner or later, or else we'll be stuck coddling her through this motive, just like we did last time. You live almost in the chat trying to get I mean, we're almost at 100. That's crazy. And then someone else is gonna have to get hurt again to protect her feelings.
Oh my god. Your sister.
Maiko looked at Takiko in horror, a sudden realization dawning upon her. That was the last motive. It was Takiko's hostage who got hurt in place of Yui. Takiko's sister had her life entirely uprooted to spare Maiko's feelings, for someone who Maiko had already ruined the life of.
I'm going to be sick.
Maiko covered her mouth and ran out, her whole body shaking. Alright, Shinku. We had 100. He's not. Yeah, Shinku could have just let his truth be told and just. He didn't have to comfort her, but he could have talked. He could have spoken, you know, and just said everything he was thinking of. Hey, Maiko, I am so sorry. I am afraid that my own insufficiencies have made me see you as a replacement for both my sister and Dracul. I am so sorry. You deserve to be seen as your own person. And we need to separate a bit because I fear I have been coddling you. But don't worry, because you're still my friend and I want to help you. Was that so hard, Shinku? Was that the hardest thing to do? She seemed genuinely distressed. I wanted nothing more than to rush after her and hug her and tell her everything would be okay, but I couldn't. I just couldn't. She totally understood. Oh my god. Would. That's more self-reflection than Shinku is capable of. Yeah. Okay, anyway. Just, ouch, this got me. Do we think? No, it'd be too. There's no way. There's. I don't want to isekai into this. No, thank you. If all the fangans, like, this one seems the longest. Like, it takes forever to get through motives. Like, if I'm gonna make a killing game, give me a month tops, alright? like, a whole year in a killing game? Like, oh thank you. I was also certain, even if I did chase after her, if I talked to her, she might not even take it. Can I be the new protagonist at this point? Oh no. Dex gives unofficial therapy to characters. And maybe she would. She'd hide behind me. I just knew I was worried. I knew I couldn't go after her, but I wanted to make sure she wasn't alone. Yeah, I would need a crime to get into lockdown too. Oh, okay. I have... No, but I was a kid. Kid crimes don't count. If I did get to pick which fangan I was stuck in, which one would it be and why? Let me think about that a little bit. No matter what, I didn't want her to be alone. Is she gonna be okay? I think that was pretty harsh. I guess she needs to work through that stuff, but... Someone should... I'm like... Which one treated everyone the nicest? I would say, like, not another two, because I feel like the executions were a little brutal in another two. Shouldn't you do it? Isn't she your girlfriend or something? I can't just please... Wait! Can I go in Danganronpa and force everyone to write poems? and we never do the death game, we will do the Doki Doki Literature Club instead. I can't just, someone please go check on her. You stole some fabric from your kindergarten in front of everyone that would get you into this? Yeah, I was also thinking, when I was a little kid, I stole a toy from a toy donation box. Because it was a Rurouni Kenshin toy. But I'm like, I was a kid, that doesn't count, right? I'll do it. I might have gone too far. Very well. Like, I was old enough to, like, know better, but... I don't feel like childhood crimes count. You can call them all fools. I will call them all fools. Very well. Just don't push it any further. I understand your frustration, but the rules I put in place for Yuzuki were to help her. I was so Winachiko. I would befriend Hikari. I would do my best to befriend Hikari and Daisuke in the beginning. I get that. But I think we need to give them a little review. I think it's just gonna hurt her in the long run. Rurouni Kenshin? Yeah, Rurouni Kenshin was this anime that I used to like. And there's this character named Soji Rosetta. And I think they were non-binary before non-binary was like acknowledged in a lot of things. And little kid me didn't really understand it, but I was like, man, I'm really drawn to like non-binary characters for some reason. And I was like, and there was a little action figure of them, and I needed it. You're right. I'll give them a review later. I think we need to start making progress. Maybe she should start working with you. That seemed to work out with me. Just don't push her too hard, okay? One step at a time. You're all missing the point. You're still... I'd rather take things easy with her and have slow progress than have her dead. He let out a long sigh. Never mind. I'll go check that she's not doing anything stupid. Yeah, like I loved that character. I loved Haruhi from Ouran High School Host Club, and Mizuki from Hanakimi. Never mind. I'll go check to make sure she's not doing anything stupid. Do I still have it? I do not. I don't think it... I moved around a lot because my parents are military, and I think it probably ended up in a box and traveling somewhere, and I don't know where it is anymore. Sadly enough. Fu stepped out to go look for her, walking past me and giving me a strange look as he did. Admittedly, I'd rather literally anyone aside from him went to go look for her, but I suppose I couldn't afford to be fussy. I was just glad someone was going after her. As long as she didn't hurt herself, I'd be happy. Oh, you don't trust her. You trust him? But I have a lot explaining to do tomorrow. I'm sorry, Maiko. I hope she'll be okay. Going off alone with Fu like that? He won't try to hurt her. There wouldn't be a point. We'd all know it's him. Well, if that's everything we want to cover.
Actually, there's something I'd like to discuss before we leave.
Dr. Lennius looked at Ismene with curiosity for a moment, raising an eyebrow as Ismene's gaze moves towards Ezekiel and Lyra.
Ezekiel, why have you been enabling Chatel?
Huh? What the,
Don't be nonsensical. I know you've been giving her these.
Ismene held a bottle of opioids that she had taken from Lyra yesterday, a harsh look in her eyes.
Hold on.
Where the hell did you...
I thought, especially considering her crime, we'd all agreed to limit Chatel's narcotics intake. Do you have any idea how dangerous this could be? Why are you encouraging this?
Now Zeke's like, oh no, I'm hearing boss music too.
Huh? You've been doing what?
I was wondering why she seemed so relaxed.
Hang on. What makes you think I'd be doing this?
Quite frankly, you're the only one stupid enough. Not to mention she's got you doing her bidding like you're her dog or something.
Oh, that's fucking rich coming from you. Even if I am, what's it to you? It's none of your business.
Zeke,
I think it's everyone's business. If it was up to me, she wouldn't have access to any of this nonsense.
Oh, boss is no damage.
hang on, that's just...
Lyra stepped forward to talk, but Zeke stepped in front of her, approaching Ismene.
You crazy? Are you seriously that detached? What did you want me to do, huh? Expect her to recover in a situation like this? Yeah, Yeah, I'm sure having a new friend is great motivation to get better.
Well, taking them freely as she has been isn't going to do her many favors either, is it? Having access to a whole bottle like this? Are you actually insane? Do you actually care about her? Like, at all? What would you have done if things got a bit too stressful for her, huh? If she took all of them? If she overdosed?
God damn it, she's not some stupid teenager. She can manage that shit herself. Besides, Cam, you saw how she looked when she was talking. All that vomit. God, she couldn't even sleep. If you'd seen her like that, practically on death's door, you would have given him to her too.
Not the whole bottle, though.
So don't you dare say I don't care about her. I care about her more than you ever will. You just want to have power over people. You just want to be right. That's the root of it. You just want to be more right than me. You just want me to be wrong.
The song, the elevator music, are you here for this
Fan
fan?
And you're trying to do the same thing here as well.
Well, we both saw how things with men ended up.
Ismene, low blow! Low blow, Ismene!
Is!
Is!
Oh my god.
Everyone's like, oh my god, is. Congrats, Chaotic.
Oh, I know. You didn't just...
Ezekiel charged forward towards Ismene, trying to grab her hair and pull it, but as he did, Lyra cut between the two of them, shoving them off each other.
That's enough! Both of you, Jesus fucking Christ!
Did you hear the shit she was saying? Go.
Well, she can say it to me instead.
What are you...
I don't know why the hell you're treating this like I had no say in it. Sure, Zeke's been giving me this shit, but only because I've been asking.
Scold Ismene.
If you got such a problem with it, then I'm equally at fault here.
I had to give him to you. Didn't want to lose you too.
Still, I'm the one who keeps choosing to take them. It's my choice. Frankly, it's kind of pissing me off how people are acting like you're the reason I'm still taking them. Like I don't have a say in it or anything.
Please, just listen. I can't keep going like this.
Is right?
It's ridiculous. I can't sit by and watch you two enable each other until one of you dies. Cersei is right. Thank you! Someone here has some common sense.
Laura's like, let me just turn down this boss music, okay? Like...
Although I disagree on cutting them off completely. Going cold turkey would be incredibly dangerous at this stage. So I'll be regulating her intake from now on.
I'm not a child. I can figure this shit out myself. I don't want to be babysat.
Perhaps you should have thought about that before you proved otherwise.
I'll have Takahiro keep better accounts of the medicine storage. Make sure nothing is taken that shouldn't be. That should be enough to ensure Elias doesn't slip her anymore. This feels like you just keep piling on more and more things to watch or take care of onto yourself. You sure you're gonna be alright? I don't mind keeping an eye on Lyra's dosage for you, Dr. Lenius. I appreciate that you're a very busy woman. Of course you want to do it. My only interest here is making sure things will turn out like they did last time. You're so fucking rich acting like it's my fault. Do I gotta remind you who murdered him? Don't fret. I'll be fine, I promise. Well, if you're 100% sure. But I'm here if you need me. Thank you, Takahiro. Now, Chatel, come with me. We'll sort out your schedule together. This is so patronizing, Christ. We're calm again? Yee. Hey, come on, we're just trying to help you here. You're acting like I'm completely incapable of helping myself if I wanted it. I understand you might be feeling like we're treating you like that, but I don't think that's how the others are trying to come across. It's more they want to help you get to that point. Give you the structure and support to get there on your own. I feel like going completely cold turkey can be dangerous as well, so yeah, no, Alora is actually really correct there. Well, if that's everything, you're all free to leave. Wait. My thing now. Oh great, the stupid meeting is never gonna end. Sorry, I'll be quick, I promise. What's up? I'd like to share my truth for today. What? Takahiro, please think about this carefully. This could... He shook his head, smiling at Dr. Lenny and stopped. Okay, I'm really scared. Taka's having all the character development, and that's terrifying, and I'm really scared, and please no. There is no rule against sharing your truth, only your dare. And I like to share this on my own terms. Besides, most of you already know, but I don't care. I have to do this to the audience. Taka clambered onto one of the tables, making it so everyone could see him.
Before I was scared to say this, I was scared to be me. I was scared of what the audience would think of me.
You say, I am actually not sexist.
I knew if this became public, there'd be a massive scandal. And not the good kind. I'd become a talking piece, not a person. But I don't care about what the audience thinks anymore. I don't need them. There are more important things in life. Besides, I don't want any kind of audience.
He's so
to throw me
shiny.
away just for being me.
Shiny best boy.
I don't want parts of who I am to be weaponized against me. Treated like secrets. That's just silly. So, I'm just going to go ahead and say it.
Yeah?
I'm trans, and I've always been
Aww.
trans. I've always known I was a guy. I am a guy. There's no changing that.
Of course, you're the best boy. You're the best boy, Taka.
And I don't care.
Sparkling
if
King.
people hate me for it. If they discard
They
me,
really tried holding that
see
as
me
his
as
secret?
something I'm
That's
not.
mean.
Because I'm a guy, and I know that. So does anyone with eyes.
Yeah.
And anyone who can't see that
You go,
is
Taka.
not worth keeping around. Not one bit. And it doesn't change the fact I'm me. The fact I'm Taka. Not at all.
Trans king, trans short king.
So, let them think what they want. It doesn't matter to me anymore. All that matters to me now is being me. And making me someone worth caring about. That's what's important to me in life.
Taka, we adore. So, yeah, that's it. Phew. Glad I got that off my chest. I just can't believe how much you've changed. You never fail to surprise me, Taka. That's not very hashtag welcome on Nico to ask someone like that. Then again, they're just naming Maiko, so it's not like... Yeah. I'm surprised they'd make something like that your secret. I can't imagine many people would fault you for it. You'd be surprised. There's so much vitriol on social media these days. People will scapegoat anything and anyone. Remember how Yui started referring to him as... Yeah. God, yeah, slap Yui for that. Thank you. I was worried for the longest time that people would use my crime as a reason to demonize all people like me. Now not just see it as my own individual mistake. But I was mainly worried about my fans still liking me. But I wouldn't want fans who would drop me over being who I am. No way, Jose. I just hope none of you think of me as any different. If you didn't know before. Of course not. None of us are stupid. Like you said, it doesn't change who you are. Slap you a yes man. I moved my gaze over to Ezekiel. Usually he was very judgmental about this sort of thing. I was sort of worried he was going to handle it poorly. He took a few steps towards Taka, grabbed him, and hugged him, yeah? Before I could do anything about it, he was ruffling his hair with a shit-eating grin on his face. Hell yeah, man. Glad you had the confidence to say it. Great. Golly goodness, Zeke, what are you? Didn't think you'd have the balls to say it publicly, man. I underestimated ya. You're not judging me? Duh, of course not. That'd be pretty fucking stupid. If you ask me, this makes you more of a man than most people I know. One of the most badass things you could do is go out there and be yourself confidently, even while the world keeps trying to knock you down and demonize you just for existing. Heck yeah, exclamation badass. Yeah, you can discuss the OG Antebellum. Because it's not canon, so it's fine. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise, alright? Yeah, absolutely, you got it. Huh, go figure. Zeke had some confusing standards. I was just so glad he was being kind to Taka. I knew the widespread consequences of Taka being open about this in the outside world would likely be a lot, so it was nice we could give him a little respite while he was in prison. And once Zeke stopped ruffling Taka's hair, a small figure from the corner approached, and with hesitance reached out and placed a gloved hand on his shoulder. He turned around and met her smile, a few words escaping their mouth that held more value to Taka than I could possibly imagine.
Hey, I'm proud of you.
Wait. So, non-binary is like a subcategory of trans still, because you're assigned at birth, you know, gender and all that. Does a demigirl be kind of right? Would that fall under like also the spectrum of, or the umbrella of trans? Because if they are, they could be a trans for trans couple. Sorry, I don't know why that just made me think adorable. Like, aww. Taka synthesized her moment, eventually returning Asuka's smile, taking their hands pretty suddenly.
Just you wait, Sugi. I'm going to become the Taka you thought you knew.
Huh? Hey, hang on!
No matter how much TV Taka I have to go through, I'll find your friend somewhere in the rubble. I promise. Even if it takes working for Laura every day. Even if it takes losing my whole fan base. I'll get him back for you. I swear.
Trans couple, yeah. Asuka seemed a little stunned, unsure of what to think at first, but they eventually squeezed Taka's hand in return.
I can't wait to meet him again.
Aww. At hearing that, a little flicker of chance, Taka's eyes lit up. It was as if for the first time in months, he truly felt alive again. Taka's death logs are okay, no. I think this is a reverse death log. I think... You can't... Crap, right? Shit. You can't kill someone off, especially after they just made that speech and announcement, right? Like, if I was like gonna be the Black Kid, you know, like, okay, I'm gonna go murder somebody, and they have this like great speech about, you know, coming out as trans, I'd be like, oh, whoa. Like, look, I'm able to murder, but I ain't transphobic, okay? Right? The widest smile imaginable appeared on his face as he let Asuka's words linger in the air, only speaking again as Asuka let go of his hand.
Then I'll have to get on it right away. Alora, I'll get on checking the medicine storage right away. I'll be done so fast you won't have even gone to the lab before you have my full report. Just you watch.
Taka gave Asuka one last wink and raced out, the wind in his sails. Asuka was left in stunned silence, letting out a small laugh after a second to break the quiet. Jeez, he's quite something, isn't he? At least he's doing a lot better. If anyone kills Taka, immediately cancel. Exactly. My eyes moved to Dr. Elenius, who had a small smile curling at the edges of her lips. Well, at least one of my plans seems to be going well. I knew it, you were... Anyway, Chattel, come with me. Let's sort out the schedule. Fine, I'm coming. Everyone filtered out of the canteen one day after a long meeting. Egg opposed to transfer what? Yeah, so the thing is, like, you crack an egg and you find that, you know, what's inside. So yeah, it does for trans people before they realize that they're trans. I was admittedly very worried for Maiko still, especially after she rushed off, but at least he was watching her. I'm sure he wouldn't let her hurt herself, even if he was harsh on her. I just had to keep telling myself that she was a fully grown adult woman. She could handle herself for one day. She wasn't going to fall apart if I wasn't there to support her for just a day. And I told myself that enough. I would probably start genuinely believing it. I knew if I stayed randomly wandering around the prison, I'd eventually get too paranoid to try and seek her out if she was okay. More canceled than Shiku kind of canceled. So I decided to return to my cell, thinking holding myself up in there for a day would diminish the temptation somewhat, or at least meant I wouldn't randomly run into her. Huh, that's a lot to unpack. Yeah, even Freaky Chat's not even touching that. They're like, hey look, we're gonna be good for once. But as I entered my cell, I was surprised to see what I found inside, rifling through my belongings.
Really?
Fu, what are you doing in my cell?
Holy.
Ah, Jesus, kid, you scared me. Can't you knock next time? Oh, I apologize. Let me just go and knock on the door to my own cell. Shit. So what are you doing? Hey, easy now, kid. We're all friends here. No harm, no? You better have a good explanation. I'm telling Dr. Lennius, and I doubt she'll be so lenient with your second offense in 2 days. Now, kid. No need to get hasty with me. Do I gotta remind you what the motive is? Do you seriously think I'm stupid enough to fall for that a second time? Yeah? What are you doing? First the blueprint's not this. I'm almost starting to think that you... So, that's why you didn't run after Pinky yourself. You can't talk to Pinky, huh? Oh, hold on. That's my dare. Does that mean... My eyes moved over to the envelope on the desk. He let out a low chuckle. That's... not just yours either, kid. Some real interesting stuff in some of those. Let me tell you that. That shouldn't be allowed. We aren't allowed to tell each other our dares. They said nothing about reading them. Pretty neat little loophole, huh? And you're not going to tell a soul if you're... Fu. If you hold everyone's secrets that they're willing to possibly murder to protect, you do realize you're just... That's the biggest... This is the biggest death flag ever. Like... Oh no, he really found the fanfiction? That's really what he came in for. He came in to see the Zeke fanfics. Why not? There's nothing stopping me. I don't care if you tell everyone my secret. Well, you clearly care a little bit. Otherwise, you wouldn't be avoiding Pinky. I only care about it getting published everywhere. Everyone here will understand. They have to. Yeah. The doc does seem pretty convinced her little meetings solve every issue, huh? Think you're not smart, neither's... No one's smart here. But I'm not sure they understand Pinky's truth this time. What? Oh, let me tell you, kid, it's bad. What? Oh, don't play dumb. You've seen her crime. You know exactly what she's capable of. But I like you, kid. You're a good sport. So how about a small deal, Shinku, do not make a deal with a shady businessman. Shinku, do not make a deal with a random guy who broke into your room. You stay quiet about this, and I stay quiet about her secrets. Oh, it's just a little bonus to seal the deal. If you stay quiet, I'll do one of two things. I can get someone to watch over her all day in your stead. Make sure she doesn't hurt herself. We can literally just ask someone ourselves for that, dude. Do any of the other stuff you're so convinced she'll do if you lose sight of her for just a day. Or, I'll tell you exactly just what that terrible secret of hers is. What's hesitation? It's an easy choice if you care about her. I know, but that secret, how bad could it be? But hang on, this was Fu we're talking about. He was probably just bluffing, trying to make me feel bad. But on the off chance he wasn't, I mean, all the affection he did seem to previously hold for Maiko seemed to be gone. I could tell it in the way he talked about her. Even if it's something awful, maybe it was the best to live in blissful ignorance. Tell myself it was just a bluff. Oh, what am I thinking? It had to be a bluff. Keeping her safe is the highest priority. Even if she has her issues, I can't let her get hurt. Sorry. Promise me she won't be left alone. That's not what I expected. Fu seemed to look at me with a strange mixture of pity and disappointment, laying out a sigh and walking past me. You really thought of it too when you saw that line, right? Well, a deal's a deal, kid. Just don't tell anyone I was here. I'll have someone watch over her. Pleasure doing business with you. So who's dead? Maiko or Fu? because one of these two idiots are dying. Fu shoved his hands in his pockets and walked out, a bubbling feeling of anger rising in my chest. He seemed to linger by the door for a moment, as if he was waiting to see if I'd do anything, stand up to him, surprise him, beat him on the head with an iron. But I couldn't, not before he left. I was too stunned at just how attached I'd become to her. I didn't want any harm to come to her. I didn't want things to become difficult. I didn't want to have to think. I didn't want to be the protagonist. Oh, who am I kidding? I didn't want to think from the start. The reason why she'd made so little progress with understanding the severity of her crime is because I danced around it as much as she did. I didn't want her to be a terrible person. I didn't want her to have to second guess if it was okay for me to want to be her, for me to want her to be safe, want her to be happy. I just wanted an easy way to make things right. An easy way to make things right. That's what I always seem to want. You could talk to her, Shinku. Isn't it, Akari? She could do anything. Stand up, dude. Shinku, just do something. Just do something already. All I knew is that stewing in my own thoughts right now was dangerous. I need to do something, anything to pass this day. Hopefully next day would be over before I knew it. Okay, so anyone who's already played, am I like an hour away? Am I like 2-3 hours away from a BDA? Because even bad chat's cooking him, right? Or if I walk out this door, it's gonna be like, oh man, there's Fu, he dead. Expecting I freaking check can defend you. Let's go back over that one. Not sure, not sure. I'm like 1 or 2 hours away, like an hour. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna end here. Let's say about no. One to 3 hours. Okay, so that sounds like there's one more stream left. This daily life is long. This daily life is really long. I'm probably more than okay. So if I'm 2 hours away, that's a whole nother stream. Okay, so I'll change the thumbnail then. No VDA today. One more streaming next Saturday. Saturday isn't Christmas, right? Okay, yeah. So yeah, we're gonna end here. Well, yeah, because this is my last safe spot for a while, I'm sure. Your honest opinion, you just like see Fu dying in chapter 3 or 4. Someone surviving this whole crazy scenario. Gun, but the chances are kind of low because yeah, Fu is interesting, and I love having antagonistic characters, obviously. But man, he is just making such a target on his back. No, okay, yeah. So we'll end stream today, or we'll end stream now. So yeah. Oh, thank you guys for being here. As always, I appreciate it. Let me go check top fans and pay you guys out some mana coins. All right, first place is Lady. I just saw you explode. There you are. I'm like, which Taka are you? So let's get you 1,000. Karu, you are second. Oh god, this is so much harder when everyone is Taka. Oh no, there's that. Oh my god, I love that Taka with the spaghetti. Amazing. Karu must find Karu. Felicia, Mint, Chaotic. You one who exploded? No, it's Lady. Ah, where's Karu? Karu is one of the Takas? Damn it! I mean, yay, but like, oh damn it. Which Taka? Okay, hold on. I wish there was a sort button. I could sort the Takas. There you go. I found you. 500. Okay. Let's add that to your score. Alright. Third place is Lainey. Lainey, I know, is Ojima. That I know. Alright, let's get you 250. Alright, everyone's paid out. Cool. The Blink Taka. You need to not be. No, you can be a Taka. It's fine. It's just funny. Just because I get fling around all the Takas. Like, which Taka? Which Taka? Alright. You guys all have a good night. If you haven't already seen the post, Radical's been giving me a lot of the short fangans in the Discord, and there have been some suggestions on the post, but if you guys know of any short fangans or demos or videos, basically anything that's like hour-ish or so or lower, you know, fangans that normally wouldn't get a whole stream because they're currently, you know, just you know, kind of like in like idea progress soon, go ahead and post the links to those, because for New Year's I'm going to be watching a whole bunch of short fangans, and we're talking fangans. I'll probably take people's, like, you know, if people want to share just fangan art too as well, you know, we can check out those too. Basically it's just gonna be like a big old fun fangan celebration New Year's Day. So yeah, anyway, that should be fun. And for those who celebrate, have a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and I'll see you guys all next time. Laters!